We're good
Sick.
to go.
Sick.
How are you doing, sir? Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you, brother. I'm actually quite excited to be here.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm excited to have you.
Yeah, it's
You
really
got your
cool.
haircut.
Thanks. Yeah. Shout out to S.
So I saw you tagged him in a... So, and was it at his place?
Yeah, he's got like a sleep out kind of thing that's like set up as a studio.
Yeah.
Just beside his house.
Right.
So you just could pull on the drive and go in there.
So is that like your friend doing it, or is it like a business?
Oh, so he's like his own barber, so he's his own business. But I only know him because recently my barber that I've had since I was like 17,
Yeah.
like 10 years, he moved to Christchurch.
Okay.
And like, cause my hair, because it's a thick moldy hair, it's quite hard to, cut properly.
Right.
So I've been trying a lot of barbers around Auckland to get it proper so I can get a nice fade.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And I couldn't find one. Well, I found a few, but they kind of didn't really get the gist of my hair.
Yeah.
And then I just put out on my Instagram, and the bro Jackie Cheng, Jackie the Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
He said, "Oh, you should go to my bro." And it was Sass Cuts.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, yo, give him a look."
Yeah.
Followed him on Instagram, and then I just booked in with him.
Was it your first time then?
Yeah, it was my first time there this week.
How do you feel?
Oh, I felt like I went in there and I was like, "Oh man, like I'm worried." Like my hair, the hair, as people say, is like the frame of your face.
Yeah.
So if it goes wrong, then you're just gonna look weird for like a week or two.
For real.
But nah, he did a mean job. Like I was flirting with him the whole time he was cutting. The whole time he was cutting my hair.
Yeah.
I was just like so in love with the cut.
No, it's a mean cut, I have to say.
Thank you, brother.
Is it the kind of the cut that you usually go for, or do you suggest something new? This time?
So usually I'll get like a low taper because I wear a lot of hats when I was working and stuff.
Yeah.
But because I don't really wear hats anymore, I wanted to change it up and go for a bit of a medium fade.
How so? Well, you don't wear hats anymore?
Oh, because I don't really. So when I was at work, I had to wear hats a lot because I was out in the sun quite a bit. But I'm not working right now, so
right,
I'm just chilling at home.
Yeah,
going about my life, so I don't really need a hat.
Yeah, sure. How's your streaming going?
Yeah, it's taken a bit of a low. Like it was going mean because I just recently picked back up on it.
Yeah,
but I took a bit of a break just to sort out some stuff, and I've been hella busy with other things that we've got going on right now.
Yes. Do you mean like the Blender Boys?
Things? Yeah, the Blend Boys. Those are my brothers right there.
The Blend Boys. That's right.
I love them so much. Like honestly, like I've only known them for like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And like I don't know where this like strong connection that we've built just happened overnight.
I mean, you guys. It looks like you guys being friends for ages. If you watch the skits and you guys hanging out and things.
Yeah. Like you would think so. Like some of us have like Grizz and Plane have both known each other for like a year now.
Okay. Just from the streaming community?
Yeah, just from the streaming.
Sure.
So Plane lived in Wellington, moved to Auckland, and then ran into Grizz at a party, and they just built their relationship from there.
Okay. Like a streaming party? Or was that unrelated?
I think it was a streaming party. Sorry.
Oh, that's all good. Are you all good?
Just the usual thing when I drink water too fast.
Oh, shit.
But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, they made like a streaming party.
Yeah.
And then Naps and Ray have known each other for ages.
Naps and Ray, okay.
Like years. So their connection was always there.
Yeah.
And then me and Switty just clicked. One day I was just watching his stream and he's just like, "Oh, yo, we're just having a yarn." And then one day I was just like, "Oh, bro, I'll just chill with you on Discord and play games together."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo." So we just started jamming, and then just from there our friendship kind of blossomed.
Sure.
There was originally 7 of us, so we had pies too. But he's just taking some time to himself to figure out what he wants to do with his life.
Right.
So
just in general, or in terms of like creating content?
Just in general. I think he's just trying to find the person that we all know he can be.
Yeah. That's tough, eh?
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of us time. So
and there isn't like a set way to do that.
No way.
You know what I mean?
Something just needs to happen in your life, and then you're like, "Oh,
And it's so different for everyone.
Yeah.
Like when that happens, how that happens, what you do with it.
How old you are when that happens.
Heck
things like that.
Yeah.
It's like stuff.
Some people have it early, yeah. Some people are forced. I mean, we're talking about David Goggins.
Yeah.
And people like him who's grown up at a very tough environment. So in some sense, I feel like he does what he does now because
of the upbringing
he had, and he's trying to overcome that, bad hand that he was dealt, right? So, I mean, like it's why, how he figured out that works for him, how they figured out that helps them.
Yeah.
Who knows? And same for everyone too.
100%. Like, the only reason I've become the man I am today is because when I was younger, I lost a few friends and my dad left. So I had to like fight for myself kind of vibes.
Yeah.
So I just matured fast.
So in terms of that, in the context of how you were younger, like, and you know, like we talked about like the environment that you grew up in, how do you think that relates to who you are today as a, not only as a streamer, but also as a person and what you do for work and what you want in future?
That's a pretty tough question. But like when it comes down to it, like the boil of it, I just really want people to know that there's always going to be someone there for them, sort of vibe. Like the dark places I went when I was younger, I always felt like I was alone. You know, you grow up and certain family members leave and you lose connections or you lose friends. So you feel like you've put yourself in a position where you're alone, but which I never was. Like I always had like cousins I could reach out to, or I had like family members who I thought didn't like me or whatever that I could have reached out to. So I just like to remind people nowadays, like in my work, because I work in education, I like to remind the students and such that there's always someone around them that will help them if they reach out and ask.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the first barrier that everyone has to get through, is that if you ask for help, that's when you'll get it. You're not just going to get it.
Right.
So just like to remind people that the support's always there.
Yeah. I mean, that would be helpful for, especially for younger people, if you're in education, especially.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah. What part of education are you in?
So I teach Te Reo Māori to intermediate level students. So just like mainstream kids.
Yeah.
And I'm currently studying to get a bachelor's of education in teaching Te Reo Māori.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So that's like a part-time studies?
Yeah, so I can so I can go into Rumaki, so full immersion classes, and teach there. And be confident with my reo. Because my reo's there, but it's not like there. It's like not as much, it's not as in-depth as I would like it to be.
What's mareo?
So my language, reo just means language. So the way when I speak in Te Reo Māori,
right,
like it's there and I can do it, but the confidence isn't there.
Do you mean for yourself?
Yeah.
Do you mean the confidence to speak fluently isn't there? Yeah.
Around like, the confidence to do it, just to, just flip it in and out is never really there for me. But if I'm in situations where I have to do it, then I'm okay with it. Yeah. But I'm not just going to go to, because a lot of my bros fluently speak Māori. So I'm not just going to go up to them and start speaking to them into Māori. Right. Because I'm just too shy.
So it sounds like you just need more practice.
Yeah, I definitely do. And I've been working on it. I've been using it a lot more like in day to day, or like with my partner. Yeah. Or like when I play games. Things like that to get it more like flowy. Like more. Because if I use it in comfortable positions, then I'm going to start using it more just in life in general.
For sure. I mean, one of the things that I've seen people do more these days, and I feel like it's a good change, is that, people start using certain Maori words, like mahi, and, like just throwing in there in the everyday sentences,
Yeah, 100. Yeah, 100. I did that the other day. I was in a meeting with some pretty serious fellas. Yeah. And it was like serious. That's maybe later. Okay. after the camera's off. But like they were yarning with me, just like normally as we are now. But then I threw in a few Māori words, just into the casual conversation, and like the aura in the room just flipped on its head. Yeah, and it went from like a real serious, tense conversation to like everyone was just kicking back in the seat, just like having a proper yarn. I felt like I was just talking to my mates. Yeah. So I feel like the use of Reo Māori in like everyday conversation kind of does encourage people to be a bit more relaxed with their life, I guess. I don't know.
What do you think that is?
I have no idea. Maybe it's just because I'm a big Māori boy and I'll sit like this, like just staunch. Right. And I have my fucking tongue out, showing it off. Yeah. And maybe they're just a little bit, maybe I've got like an intimidating aura to people that don't really know me too well. I don't know what it was. But then I started speaking to them in Māori and they're like, oh, nice. This guy's okay. I don't know what it was. It just flipped.
And maybe it was I don't know if you're wearing the chain, but maybe it's the chain. You know what I mean?
I definitely wasn't wearing that.
You were wearing that.
That was a pretty serious meeting. It wasn't one of just a casual podcast with Pascal kind of move.
Yeah, this is as casual as it gets. So any other conversation would be more serious than this.
But I do love my chain though.
Heck yes. Can you show and explain to the listeners, to the viewers what it is?
Yeah. So I was part of an event hosted by Big Limbs and Pope. Like November, I think it was October, November, called Kiwi Rivals, where they get a lot of New Zealand streamers and content creators together to compete in like a gaming tournament. And during the tournament, they had a pie eating competition, which is what this is. Kiwi Rivals #1 pie eater, where they heated up a pie for all of us. So there was like maybe like 12 of us.
Okay.
And they handed us the pie, and then they counted down, and the person that ate the pie the quickest is the one that won the trophy.
Yeah.
Man, I've never ate a pie that fast before in my life.
So it's a hot pie.
It's not hot, but it's like warm. So it's fresh out the microwave, I'm assuming.
Right.
And we weren't allowed to like mess with the pie.
Oh, so you have to eat it as it is,
as it is,
right?
But I see like you could see people like squeezing it a little bit and like manipulating it. Yeah. So because I was at the end of the line, and the judges were like here, like so you're a judge. So I had like the pie like this, and I used my thumb to lift the lid. So I lifted the lid up and let cold air in.
Right. Oh.
So when I took that initial bite, I didn't go. But honestly, like that clip of me eating that pie is crazy,
bro. But I think you did well that you stood in the at the end of the line, rather than at the front, because it would be hotter then, right?
Obviously. Yeah. Oh no. So we did it together. So
you did it together, sure.
We did it as one.
Right.
So they counted us down and then. But everyone was like, because Uncle Jack was there, you know, Uncle Jack died. Yeah. Everyone was like, oh, he's the pie guy. He's gonna eat it.
He is the pie guy.
He is a bit of a pie guy.
Yeah.
I'm, as you can see.
Uncle Jack doesn't have that chain.
I'm the pie guy.
Unless you do, Uncle Jack.
Yeah. You can have a hold of it if you want. But nah, so when I started initially, I was eating it and I looked around the room to kind of gauge where everyone was.
Right.
And I locked eyes with Jack.
Yeah.
And he was ages behind me.
Was he?
Yeah, and I was just like, I can relax.
He was off. It was a jet lag.
Something. There was something wrong with him that day that made him, you know. Maybe it was just the pressure, maybe my intimidating aura that I had.
There you go.
Maybe. Nah. It was good. It was real fun. And that's where I became close with Jackie, was there.
Yeah. Jackie the agent.
Yeah.
Now he's certainly such a cool guy. I also talking to Grizz about him too.
He's a really cool guy. All the stuff that Grizz said, truth.
Yeah. It's the truth,
yeah. I can't there's nothing he said that isn't false or therefore.
Yeah. So he's an actor?
Yeah, he's an actor.
He's a Muay Thai fighter.
He's a fighter.
Content creator.
What
doesn't he do?
I don't know.
Stunt? He does stunts?
Eat pies as fast as me.
That's true. Oh, you gotta train on that, Jackie.
But no, he's a great guy. Him and like the whole crew, like him and like Wolfgang and H Papi and all that, like that crew.
Yeah,
they're real supportive of us too.
Is that right?
Yeah. So they like send nice words, or they'll give us like tips on how to do skits and things like that.
Yeah,
because that's what the boys and I are interested in right now. It's just like short form content.
You guys like that out? You guys are experimenting a lot. You guys are creating a lot of content.
Yeah, we're definitely changing up like the usual stuff. So it's not just gaming stuff anymore.
Yeah,
because like gaming stuff's cool. And like we do enjoy games and playing games and all that, but like with skits, it's so much easier.
How so?
Like with an edit, like a normal gaming edit will take you like maybe like hour and a half.
Is that because you gotta find the like good stuff that out of like how many hours that you've streamed and things like that?
You gotta find the good stuff, and then you've got to edit the clip and manipulate it in a way to draw in people,
like zooming on your faces,
zooming in,
and
like changing the way your face looks, captions.
Bro, there's so much chat.
Yeah,
like if I look at one of your clips, just because I have made clips in the past before, because I used to make clips for the episodes here, I stopped doing that because it takes so much time. And I had way less. I had almost zero effects compared to you guys.
Well, I don't know. It's just it was so annoying having to go through that. So as a group, as Blend, we dedicated every Saturday to like editing together, so to keep each other accountable and stuff like that.
So every Saturday you get together and edit together?
Yeah.
That's like what do you call it? Like a study group, but like anything group.
like a study group. Yeah, like
that's so sick.
Because it keeps us all accountable, and we all want to. Because there's this dream that we all have to go far and build one of the biggest New Zealand content groups that's ever happened. Like the last one that was quite prominent was like the Cougar Boys.
Yes,
and that was like 7 years ago.
What happened to Cougar Boys?
Two of them moved to Australia. Terrell started doing his own vibes.
Yes,
like they still link though. They were together like the other day.
Right.
Which was pretty cool to see.
Man, do you know any of the Cougar Boys personally?
Not personally. I used to play a lot of video games with Waka.
Okay.
I've been in a few of Terrell's videos just for like videos and giveaways and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got a free flight to Queenstown from him for me and my missus.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, is it because he knew you, or were you just randomly there?
Nah. So I've realized in my life that you're never gonna get anything if you don't ask.
Okay.
So he put on a story and he was like, "Oh, would you be interested in doing a video with me?"
Yeah.
Instantly, yeah, I'm keen.
Right.
And he's like, "When can you be free?" And I was like, "When you need me." Like, I'll be there.
Easy as.
Yeah, so we just went to Mount Smart and did like a whole bunch of like different things to do with like boarding a plane, like running with our luggage we may have late.
Right.
I can't remember what they were. But there was one. The one that I won, the one that made me win, was we had to send a text to someone close to us. And the first person to reply, so the text had to say, "Hey, I'm in trouble. I need a lift to the airport now." And that's all you could say.
Yeah.
And the first person to get a reply is the one that wins.
So it was you, huh?
So it was me. So I texted my missus, and in 2 seconds she replied.
2 seconds,
literally.
Huh?
Like I sent the text,
and
I was like showing Terrell, I sent the text, and you see the reply pop up straight away.
Really?
And she's like, "Where are you?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, yo, I win."
Damn. How many years ago was this?
Like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
It's probably still on his Instagram. I'll show you later.
And you're still with your missus, right? That missus?
Yeah, still the same one.
There you go.
Yeah, we've been together for 7 years now.
7 years, huh?
Yeah, pretty much love of my life, I have to say, honestly.
Aww. Guys, we've got a jackpot over here. We got the romance content. I was going to ask you, I had a section for meet cute.
Okay.
You know, like how'd you meet your missus, and you know, like how the time slowed down. I want to hear all that. You know what I mean?
Oh well, that's your usual like millennial Gen Z kind of love story. We met on Tinder.
Okay.
I was scrolling through my Tinder one night and I saw a picture of a beautiful woman with Conrad Harrell.
Okay.
He's an NRL legend kind of vibe.
Wait, is it a rugby player?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know anything about rugby.
I was like, how is this chick with Conrad Harrell? So then I swiped another photo and she had another one of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, who's another rugby league player.
Okay.
And I was like, what? Swiped it again. She had a photo of Stacey Jones. And I was just like, Looked at her bio and it said, Warriors supporter since day one.
Oh.
And I was just like, yeah. I hit super like on that one. I had to pay $2.99 to super like her.
Super like, huh?
Yeah, because I was just like, man,
paid off.
This girl was insane.
Yeah.
And then we had our first yarn. And because I'm not one to beat around the bush, I'm just straightforward with everything. And she was like trying to like hint at going out for dinner.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, if you want to go out, just ask me.
Right.
And she asked me.
Ah.
And then we went out we met at Metro in the city.
Yeah.
And she wanted us to go to Elliot Stables.
Yeah.
But I'm quite a, how do you say it nicely? I'm quite a hoary fella, right? So Elliot Stables is a bit too middle class for me, you know?
Right.
So we walked in and there's like all these like real people just finished work doing their suit and ties, drinking beer and all that stuff. And I was just like, honestly, because your name's Ali. I was like, honestly, Ali, this isn't my vibe. Right. Can I take you somewhere?
And there was a first date.
Yeah, it was a first date.
I like that you're being very honest. You know?
Yeah, that's pretty much who I am nowadays. I'm pretty straightforward with everything. Yeah. I'm not really much of a beat around the bush kind of guy. I can come across as mean, but I'm just trying to be honest, you know? People take it the wrong way.
So you were at the Elliot Stables. Yeah. You're like, oh, let's get out of here.
Yeah. So
and where'd you guys go?
So because at the point in time, I was pretty well connected around that area. So I knew a lot of people that worked at restaurants and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll take you somewhere that I like. And there was an international food court in the city. And And we went down there, and one of my mates owned a steak and rice kind of place.
Oh, yeah.
So I just walked up to him, and I was like, "So, my bro, can we get some dinner?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yep." Started cooking it. And he's like, "Oh, just go take a seat." And we went and sat down, and she's like, "Do you want me to pay for it?" And I was like, "No, it's okay." So what she didn't know is that me and that bro, like, as you do with a lot of your friends, you buy each other dinner and stuff like that. Like, you never expect them to pay you back. So he was just doing me a favor to be like, "Here's a free dinner to make you look cool in front of this girl." Yeah, it was pretty cool. So we had a nice dinner, steak and rice. Then we went down the waterfront. And I was just like, usual yarns, you know, trying to get to know her. So all I knew that she likes rugby league. You know, she's a Christian. Things on those lines. Those are the only things I really knew. So we kind of built like a bit of a rapport. And I showed her one of my favorite songs at the time.
Okay. What was it?
So it was a cover of Tamia Fabulous.
Okay.
Oh no. Tamia and Fabulous, So Into You. But it was just the Tamia version sung by Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah.
And I showed her that. And it's become our song.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I don't know. Like if there was ever to be a wedding song, which is going to be, because I'm definitely going to marry her.
Oh, guys. We hit the jackpot right here. Yeah. Get the gold mine.
I just know she's going to listen to this. So I love you.
She knows. She knows.
Oh, no, she definitely knows.
Yeah.
Because, I've never been the best with my emotions, but towards her, I show as much love as I can.
Oh.
Just because.
Yeah.
You know, she deserves it.
It's the expression of your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. So when we do get married, I feel like that song will probably be maybe our first dance or something along those lines.
Like Childish Gambino cover?
Yeah. So the cover, because it's a real nice cover. It's real beautiful. He sings it really soulfully. So.
Right. I feel like I may have seen like the YouTube thumbnail of that.
Yeah, I think it's on Orange. What's it? It's like a radio show.
Yes. I feel like I know what, I feel like I can think of the logo. I can picture the logo right now.
It's like kind of orange. No. I can't think of what it's called.
I've seen it like recommended. I've never clicked on it.
Yeah. So you click on it and you just skip a minute, 10 seconds. That's when he starts singing.
Okay.
And that's beautiful.
How talented is Childish Gambino?
So talented.
I haven't listened to his recent stuff. But man, like back in the days when he did like This Is America.
Yeah.
Bro, I recently watched that music video again actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like gives me chills thinking about it even now.
Yeah, it's actually really impressive, like the way he portrayed everything in that music video.
Yes, there's so much depth to it.
Yeah. Like there's even things that I didn't even realize. I'm just like, whoa. Yeah. That's sick.
They're so sick.
And Scissor's at the end too. I think it's Scissor anyway. Scissor or her, one of those two. Beautiful woman. Beautiful.
Yeah. This is crazy. So you're a fan?
Of Childish Gambino? Yeah. I like a lot of his music, and his comedy shows are pretty good back in the day. But I don't know too much about like his acting stuff. Like I want to watch Atlanta. Yeah. But I haven't got around to it. And I've only seen him in like Spider-Man.
Yeah, true. Did you watch Community?
Nah, I never watched it.
Is that right?
Apparently it's really good though.
I like that. I watched like a couple seasons of it, and I remember seeing him there, Donald Glover. Yeah. And I remember seeing, I never made the connection, and I remember seeing Childish Gambino. Yeah. I was like, bro, they look exactly the same. But it turns out he's the same person.
Oh, that's fair enough though, because like the name switch is like what would throw me. Like maybe it's like his twin or something.
Yeah, no, it's Community, a huge show. Yeah. Childish Gambino, huge artist. Yeah. You wouldn't think a person can do both at the same time.
Nah, hell no. But he's all over the place with like what he can do. But then it's the same with a lot of those like those comedians from back in like Jordan Peele. He's a big deal now.
Yes. Yeah.
Got his own like movie production company now.
Yes, sir. Yeah. There's a new movie coming out called Monkey Man. Yeah. Have you seen the trailer?
Dev Patel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that looks so good.
It looks so and different from the ones that he's produced so far. Like it's not like a horror thriller.
Nah, it seems like a thriller action.
Yeah, thriller action, but it's not.
But it's because it's written, directed, by Dev Patel himself.
Yeah.
Everyone reckons it's going to be like he's going to get an Oscar for best director. He's going to get an Oscar for best screenplay. He's going to get an Oscar for leading role, like all that stuff. But the trailer, I watched the trailer recently. Yeah, it looks so good.
It looks so sick.
I can't wait to watch that film.
It looks so sick, and it just like it kind of reminds me of old school action. Yeah, just like super cool and badass.
Yeah, And it's just like you can see the growth throughout the trailer of him slowly becoming the white monkey thing.
Yeah, I know. Thinking about it gives me goosebumps.
Nah, it's sick. No, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, no, for sure. Have you seen other Jordan Peele films?
I've seen Get Out.
Yes.
Loved it.
Really
good film.
So good.
Honestly, like the storyline was amazing.
Yeah.
The way they like used different themes was so sick.
Yeah.
Us, I enjoyed as well.
Yes.
Us was kind of scary though.
It was scary, yes.
It was like an uncanny kind of scary.
Yeah.
I didn't like Nope.
Mm.
Something about that film, I just didn't like it.
A lot of people didn't, because I had a friend who loved Us and Get Out.
Yeah.
And she watched. We went to the movies together, and then she wasn't a big fan of it.
Yeah, it just wasn't like it didn't pay off as well as the other ones did. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you reckon it was?
Because like the whole time you knew that it was some sort of like sentinel being.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, well, it's been out for 3 years.
Yeah,
it's been out for a while.
It has.
But like, just you can see the cloud and you know it's something like sentient.
Yes.
So when they finally revealed that it was, it's like I already knew that.
Yeah, and I feel like everything after that, the mystery is there's no more mystery, right?
Yeah.
And so you're like kind of, yeah. No, I feel that. It was really cool at the start when they hinted that it was a UFO.
Yeah.
And there were like really cool like alien moments where there were kids in the farm or something that they were running around with the alien costume.
Yeah.
That was really scary. And there was this one moment where, you know that thing about like the monkey or this chimpanzee in like a sitcom?
In the sitcom, yeah, and then how it went crazy.
Yeah, how it went crazy, and they walk into the sitcom scene, and then there were these cameras that was faced towards the scene, of the scene of the movie, and they looked like those aliens.
Oh yeah,
and I thought that was like really cool, hinting. Just
maybe I need to give it a rewatch.
Maybe I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, because maybe because I was just comparing it. I didn't go in open minded. I just assumed it was going to be like the other two.
Oh, like I reckon it was a good film. I like that, but two things probably for me. First thing, it's so hard to top Us and Get Out.
100%.
Because those things, like not only those were very new, very fresh, but also it carried messages, which is crazy.
Yeah, especially at such a Hollywood level.
Heck
to have those sort of themes included in your like movies.
And who's the director? This guy from Key and Peele.
Yeah, like how is someone that like built this career of comedy creating such masterpieces, which just blows my mind. But
it goes to show they must be related.
Yeah, well, because like they have to write their skits, and their skits did so well.
Yeah,
so obviously he's a good writer.
I think with the comedy, it's easy to underestimate how much effort goes in, because you know what I mean.
Because you're just telling jokes.
You're just telling jokes, and the comedians are modern day clowns, right?
Yeah,
making people laugh.
100%.
So I feel like I probably do as well. Like subconsciously, you underestimate how much work goes into it,
Yeah, and I've come to realize that now that we've started filming comedy skits for like Instagram and stuff, there are a lot of like planning and filming and stuff that we put into it. As like it's a 10-second clip, but we take like 5 or 6 shots.
Yeah,
we have like mini scripts that we follow.
Right,
like there is improv throughout it, but there's like the set guideline on what we want to be said, so the joke hits. So yeah, I can understand like maybe making like a 10-minute, 15-minute skit. Like there'll be pages and pages and pages.
Yeah, because coming up with ideas, scratching that, coming up with new ideas.
Yeah,
and then once you have the idea, scripts, and then testing that out, it's like it doesn't flow.
Yeah,
and you come up with a good script, and then you take again. Oh, sorry, I blinked too many times.
I looked at the camera and it kind of threw it off. Yeah. And also when because I was an extra for Jackie's new series he's filming called Rush Hour.
No way. Yeah.
It's like Rush Hour but New Zealand.
Yeah,
it's pretty sick. But the core sheet, like it showed like the whole what the scenes were gonna be, and it was like a page and a half of like the scenes, the script, and then the final scene. and it took just for the first page, took like 7 hours to film.
7 hours.
Yeah. And they didn't finish the last film till like, because we started at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone else that had to do the rest of it got home till like 8 or 9 at night.
Is that right?
Like they were going for ages.
Yeah. I mean, you hear about the movies taking years to film, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
100%. That's
there
true.
You go.
I just never really thought about it on that scale, like with anything.
Yeah.
Maybe because I hadn't really been involved with it. So when I did that,
Mm.
and I was like, sweet, start at 7, call sheets this short, I'll be out of here by like 10, 11.
Yeah.
Nope. I went home at like 2.
I mean, I felt that recently, like, because I've been doing my own, like, interviews.
Yeah.
Just like the David Goggins one.
Like the David Goggins one, yeah.
Bro, that's like... I mean, like, you know, when you act out, you usually involve, like, at least a couple of people and, you know, plus. So everyone has to do their part. And that takes a long time. But even by myself, interviewing a fake person, bro, that takes me...
they're fake?
What? You probably...
they're real.
You know, there's a big announcement now, guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, even those takes, like... I take so many takes.
Yeah.
Even for those.
Because you need to get like the perfect one that gets the joke across properly. And, like the conversation flows naturally so it doesn't seem like it's, you know, skit.
Exactly. And there's that, obviously the voice part of it, but your face expression too.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, there's a script. So there's a certain amount of you trying to memorize and you trying to recall what was written. Yeah. But then, you know, the good actors would be the ones that don't make it look like there is a script.
Yeah. I think that's why with a lot of my skits, I just set a guideline. I don't write like a whole script down. I'm just like, this is what we need to do. And these are certain keywords you need to say for the joke to hit. But everything else, we'll just figure it out.
So do you mean the Blend Boys?
Yeah. So when
skits?
we film like my skits, not like everyone has their own procedure, but when we film my skits that I upload, it's just, this is what I want the hook of the joke to be. And these are certain words you need to say, and everything else we'll just make up on the spot.
So you guys write skits for each other, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all of us have like a notepad or like a book that has skit ideas in it.
Right.
And then when we get together, which we've started doing quite a lot recently, we'll just be like, yo, let's film something. Anyone got any ideas?
Yeah. Everyone
opens their notepad and says, oh, I've got this. You want to try this?
Right.
I've got this. You want to try this? And then we try them. But like there's some that are unscripted. So one of my most recent ones, I don't know if you saw, I asked Grizz, who's a day one Warriors fan.
Oh, yeah.
To name some of the teams.
Yeah.
To name some of the team players. And he didn't know I was going to do that.
Right.
So we've done like quite a few like interview type skits at that point. And he's like, oh, does anyone have another one? And I was like sitting there like, I want to do one of these. And I was like, yo, I got one.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? And I was like, no. We'll start recording, and then I'll ask you the question.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, sweet, easy as." Did the whole introduction, and I was like, "Okay, now name the starting 13 for last year's Warriors," and it just threw him.
Yeah,
you can see his head just went, oh no!
I like to zoom in on the.
He was like grabbing.
He was nervous.
You could see like his mannerisms and everything. Yeah, was like, that was pretty cool. I want to try to do more things like that.
Yeah. So is there like do you look at what's trending on like TikTok, Instagram, like short skits and things?
Yeah, so I definitely look at like some of like the trends that are easily like replicatable. So I've been doing one where you'd like walk side by side and it's like, I'm 6 foot, of course I could get something off the top shelf for you. Yeah. And then we just make a spin on it ourselves. I've been doing a lot of those. I have one more of those to do, but I'm kind of overusing that trend. So I might look at like other trends to do. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. This year, I want to try to do something with the NRL. NRL. I think that's one of my goals. I've got a few ideas to try to get the attention of the NRL. Yeah. And then hopefully, because I know a few people in and about the Warriors to try. To try to get my foot in the door and do some work with them.
Can you go to, where do they train? Maybe you can go to like their training, where they train.
They train by the, by Go Media Stadium. Okay. There's like a training ground directly next door to these.
And can you access that? Is it public or not?
Nah.
It's not public?
Not public.
Right. Because that would be the way to do it, huh? Or when they go into training, you wait outside.
Yeah, but so they go in before they start actually training on the back. They go in like a couple hours earlier, get like sorted and have yarns with the coaches and all that. And I never know when their training times is, so I wouldn't like how would I even
camp out era.
I mean, sometimes you got to commit to it, so maybe
exactly.
But yeah, I just know that, you know, the more quality content we create, the more likely these aspirations that we have will come true.
For sure. So
as long as we keep down the path that we're on now,
you
never know,
bro. Heck yeah, for sure.
Sky's the limit.
I love Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
I love YouTube, and I love Mr. Beast, and I've listened to a lot of his interviews, and I find it really inspiring because when it comes down to it, and he repeats all the time as well. He says he just wants to make best videos possible.
Yeah,
he just wants to make best videos possible, and every time there's a question about like, oh, why did you do this, or why did you do that, or what is your plan for what X, right?
Yeah.
It always comes down to, I'll do whatever that makes the best video possible.
Yeah.
And I find that so cool. And what he says is, if you're a YouTuber and you like making videos and you have a lot of aspirations, then just focus on making best videos possible, because that's going to open up all the doors that you want.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same sort of mindset I've had recently.
Yeah.
Just release, you know, what I think is good. I've been getting real in my head recently for no reason. Real like imposter syndrome vibes. But I just talked to the boys and like, is this okay? And they're just like, yeah, that's a good video. Why are you doubting it? I'm just like, I don't know. There's something. We all get in that way sometimes though.
Definitely.
But it's a good thing I've got like mates around me that aren't yes men.
Yeah.
And like, because my recent video I uploaded, I showed it to the boys and Plain was like, oh, that video is gangster. But if you can get to the point a bit faster, it'd be way better. Which is like things I need to hear, like sort of criticisms as well as like constructive feedback.
Heck yeah.
Because it's good. That's why our relationships have blossomed, because we're all so honest with each other. You know, we portray the way we feel about certain things, and everyone just takes it on and no one really beefs.
Yeah. And that's really important for you, and it's what a good friend should do, because it's easy to be like, oh, it's hell yeah, upload it now. That's an easy way out.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, and you would love to hear that too. You know what I mean? As a creator.
Yeah.
But what's really good for us would be like, bro, like these things can be better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because there's always ways that, because you sit there and edit it for like 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, this looks perfect.
Yeah.
But you missed something you don't know.
For sure.
So you show it to someone and they're just like, oh, you should get rid of this. And oh, man, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Which is like the good thing, having people around me there.
Yeah. And it's weird, like, the thing is, like, if someone else showed us the same video but that they made, we'll be like, we'll spot those things too. But when we make things, I feel like we get our emotions involved.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
You get too attached to it, and
we get too attached to it.
You don't want to change it, and why would I do it the way someone else wants me to do it?
Yeah, and we look at things differently. And I feel like it's like the same thing as like when we have kids. They're gonna be the most beautiful.
Have you talked to my missus recently? What's going on here?
You know, when you have kids, you know, I hope you can relate to this, Ali, right? Yeah. When we have kids, it's gonna be like, they're gonna be like the precious thing in the world.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
And content, when we create content, they're kind of like our kids, like our babies. You know,
you're putting them out there to the world, and
putting them, you know,
you're worried about how the world's gonna think about them.
And it's even if there are like small mistakes, you know, this drags on a little bit, but it's like it's a charm for us.
Yeah,
but not for the viewers. It's not gonna get as many views.
Yeah, see, that's another thing with my videos, because my missus is quite a general consumer of the internet. She's not real like in with any niche. Well, she's in with like the Taylor Swift kind of vibe, but other than that, so I'll show her my videos after I edit it as well. And if she thinks it's funny, then I'm like, okay, so the general consumer of the internet will think it's funny.
True.
So it's a good guideline there too. Yeah,
that's good, great to have someone like that.
Yeah, it's nice just to have a lot of supportive people around me at this current point. Because I've been around Twitch for like 3 years now.
3 years?
I did it solid for like, there was 1 year where I streamed almost every day.
Yeah?
I just did it. I enjoy it. I loved and still love streaming, not as much anymore, but I loved it so much. And I did it like so often. Did so many different things on stream. Like I mowed lawns. I made a hangi. I did a stream where all my friends had their hands on a box, like a shoebox.
Oh, yeah?
And the last person to take their hand off the shoebox won a pair of customized shoes by Just for Kicks.
Oh, heck yeah.
Do you know Just for Kicks?
Yeah.
So
Mr. Beast type of video.
Yeah, but it was a stream. It went for like 7 hours.
7?
Yeah, and it was cool with that one. A lot of people like sent in like gifts and like things to use. So inside every single box, there was either a forfeit or a prize.
Right.
So it was pretty cool. I did things like that. Yeah, I've done a whole bunch of different stuff, but then it just got a bit too ugly. Like there's a few people out there in like the Twitch sphere, OCE vibes that are just they're not nice people.
In the streaming community?
Yeah, they're real to themselves, and there'll be like times where I'll get together with a few people who I thought at the time were like we all had everyone's best interest in heart, and would have like a brainstorm, come up with an idea that involves everyone's communities, and then we'll brainstorm, we're going to do it, walk away, and then maybe like a week or two later, they did the idea without me.
Really?
Yeah, and it happened countless times.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why I kind of stepped away from Twitch because of it just became a bit too snaky.
That's yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Damn. So there's someone you consider as friends.
Yeah, they were all people that I considered like friends. Some of them I looked up to.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, sort of like paternal figures in my life. And they were just using me for my brain and some of the ideas I was coming up with. Or just like at the time, a lot of attention I was getting from a lot of different like people on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people on Twitch that I'm quite close with nowadays that people are like, damn, how'd you make that happen? And it's just because on the internet, like on my streams, and in real life, I'm the same person. Like I don't put on a front and like exaggerate who I am as a person to try to get more attention on the internet. It's just not really who I am.
Did you confront them about like them stealing your content ideas? To
an extent. I didn't really want to tarnish their reputation too much.
Right.
Because they were at the time quite like they were people that we really looked up to. So I didn't want to be this person's not actually that nice.
How about like just in their DMs?
Oh yeah, like I talked to them about it. Yeah. And
what they said?
And they're like, oh no, we've had this cooking for ages, or like, no, we've had this idea for a long time. And
it's a lie.
It's a big lie.
Big lie.
Because it was exactly along the same guidelines that I talked about and the way we should do it. Yeah. Just without me.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. And I don't know how people can do that. Because you see it.
Yeah.
And they'll know. And you know.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's because they have, their whānaus around them, their communities with them, that they know I'm not going to be like openly, this person stole my idea. Yeah,
so I guess you could kind of just use that.
Yeah. Which they did.
Without any consequences.
Yeah. Yeah, which they definitely did do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that made me step away from Twitch for a long time. For like,
is that right?
9 months. It was like the end of 2021.
So you didn't stream for 9 months?
No.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time. No content of my own. Oh, I was doing little TikToks here and there.
Yeah.
But like no streaming, nothing. And then I got hit up from Twitch NZ to do Mahudu Māori. So just Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori on Twitch. They're like, oh, we would like you to come participate in it. Me and a few other Māori streamers. And I was like, oh, I don't really stream anymore.
Yeah.
And then just like, oh, that's okay. We just want you to come back.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, no, it's all good. Like, just come back, get back on the ship and go about it. And I was like, oh, sent them like a list of other Māori streamers. Like these people. And they're like, oh yeah, we've already hit up all these people. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet. I'll get on board then.
Yeah.
And then I just started streaming again from there.
So that was end of 2021? Do you say?
No, so when I stopped streaming was end of 2021. I didn't start streaming again until, end of 2022. I didn't start streaming again until August last year.
August? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So when I saw you, which was in Armageddon, which had been like October November.
That was after I won this.
Yeah. It was shortly after you won that.
It
So
was
there was
the
like
next day after I won this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So there was like 2 or 3 months after you started streaming back.
Yeah. So I did the whole of September streaming for Mahuru Māori. So to promote Te Ao Māori, Te Reo Māori. Because a lot of streamers use it as an opportunity. Instead of promoting our culture, they use it as a chance just to make money.
Yeah, I mean, get your name out there.
Yeah, which is, it's cool. I understand where you're coming from. I know why you do it because it's your future, it's your career, it's where you want to be. But for that one specific month, when you're put out there by Twitch to promote your culture, and you're going out begging for money, it's just, I find it pretty padu, pretty stink. But I can understand why they do it because they want to make more money for themselves. Because they are, at the core of it, me as a person, I'm Te Ao Māori. But to promote it to people that don't know the Māori culture by asking for money, it's just ugly.
Yeah.
Might just be the way I think about it. But
that shouldn't be your main focus.
Yeah, making money. Because Twitch during that month will intentionally like boost your views and stuff. So you're going to have more traction no matter what you do. Which is why you have the opportunity to do like more shit that you wouldn't usually do. So veer away from the gaming and they're just chatting and start talking about like Te Ao Māori or like make hangis or do whatever you think will show your culture to the world. Yeah, people just didn't do it.
Right. So was it pretty obvious why people were there for you? Like the reasons why people were there? Or some people? Yeah,
some people. It wasn't, obviously it wasn't their real reason was to make money.
Yeah.
But they were using it as a way to make money.
Right.
Which is like not why we were there.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah. I can see it. I don't know. If you're a full-time streamer, your livelihood kind of depends on that. So I can see it from that point of view, and you see that it's like a good opportunity to do that because your viewership is boosted. You know?
Those people all good.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, true.
Putting more money in your pocket to further your career, fine. People that do pug roll streaming and just go use it to make money,
right?
Not fine.
Yeah. I see. So when you jumped back on the streaming during that month, did you feel like you missed that? Like what about that made you come back?
Because I feel like I just missed putting my culture on the internet for people to see it from my point of view. I think that's that sort of thing I missed because my streams have always been heavily just me, like my personality, my culture, the way I feel, just portrayed across the internet. And I felt like not being able to do that was kind of taking away from my life, my light to my life. Like I wasn't really shining as bright as I usually would because I wasn't sharing my mana with as many people as I usually would be doing while I was streaming and stuff. I feel like that's, So when I came back and I was talking with people that I haven't spoken to in a while and, my who I am was being portrayed towards other people and they were taking on like my culture and stuff, really like, I guess recharged a battery that I didn't know I had.
What do you mean by you felt like you weren't shining as much as you would have?
Because during that time, it was a pretty dark time for me. I was studying and I was doing some work here and there, but I wasn't really doing much in the sense of life. So I would just wake up, do my studies.
Right.
Mope around the house, sometimes see my friends, and I just felt like if I had streamed during that time, maybe I would have gotten over my rut a lot faster, but I just let myself dwell in it for too long.
Do you think you didn't have like a purpose?
Not that. I just didn't have the ambition. There was no drive. There was nothing really keeping me interested in going on with my day-to-day.
Yeah. Was it the study that you weren't enjoying your study maybe? Or, because, for a lot of people, just studying itself is already a lot.
Yeah. Because school's never been really like that hard for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's never really been that much of an issue. So I think it's just because it wasn't enough mentally or like physically for me to keep myself engaged.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I was just lacking because of that.
Right. So you probably weren't stimulated enough.
I wasn't as stimulated as I usually would be.
Yeah.
Which is just... So once I came back to streaming, like, the ball just got rolling again then.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this is good stimulation.
Yeah. This is what I've been missing. Yeah. So once I got over myself and everything and got back on the horse, it was pretty cool. Like a lot of the people that I thought were still going to be around, were still around. They were like, oh my God, you're back. Da, da, da. And I was like, sick. Like, you're still here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Like one of my bros, Sharp, she's like been a real, like, one of the most supportive people when it comes to my streaming. Like, not monetary wise, just being there, yarning. Like, she's still there to this day. A lot of my bros and stuff that started streaming with me are still around, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really start streaming because I wanted to start streaming. I started streaming because I was playing games with one of the bros. His name's Uncle Roadworks, or like, I'll just call him his online name just in case he don't want to be caught by his government. He was like, we're playing Fall Guys together, and he was talking to someone.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh, he's probably just talking to his like mum or something because he lives with his parents and some of his other whānau. But he was like saying weird names like T-Mod and like Maya Duck. And I was just like, those aren't real people's names. Like, whose real name is Maya Duck? You know what I mean?
That's how he calls his mom.
Yeah, imagine coming out, birth certificate, Maya Duck, T-Mod. So I was just like, wait, who are you talking to, bro? And he's like, oh, I'm streaming. And I was like, you're what? He's like, oh, I'm streaming on Twitch. So I had a look. And I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. He'll be just playing games and people are just talking to him about day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is sick.
You like the idea of that?
Yeah, I love the idea of that because at that point in time, a lot of my friends were too busy to game.
Yeah.
So I never really had anyone to play games with.
Yep.
So in the sense, even though I'm playing by myself, there's people there playing with me. So it was just nice. And I just started doing it from there.
Oh, wow. When you first started, I mean, this was like what I was asking about Chris too. When you first started, obviously you have 0 subscribers, 0 viewers.
Yeah.
How do you get that first viewer, first subscriber? Like, and what do you do when there's no one watching?
So still to this day, I never had my view count on. Like, even from the start, I never wanted to see 0, even though 0 was there for a little while.
Yeah.
And every time someone would chat, I'd make sure I spent time to give their chat a reply, which I still do, because they've gone out of their way to come to my stream, watch my stream, and interact with me.
Yeah.
So I want to give them the satisfaction or like the gratitude of replying to their comment and keeping the conversation going with them so that they didn't just come here, oh, this guy doesn't even want to talk to me and then leave. So that's just how I guess I built my followers up, was just that, and also going into other people's streams that are streaming, but not like promoting yourself.
Yeah.
Just going in, interacting with the streamer, yarning with the streamer. Like, they become known to your name. Like, they understand, they see your name. They're like, oh, okay, cool, this guy's a cool guy. Yarn. And then when you're streaming, you will eventually come up and they recommend it.
True.
And then they see your name.
Yeah.
And they're, oh, wait, this guy was on my stream.
Yeah.
And they click in. And then they yarn to you. I didn't know you were a streamer.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I just didn't want to tell you. Like, I'm not going to come in your stream and be like, oh, yeah, I stream too. Because I hate that. I hate when people come on my stream and they're like, oh, I'm a streamer as well. And it's just like,
check out this link.
It's just like, oh, yo, nice, right? Oh, I hated it back then. I don't care about it now.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so that's really how I kind of built my foundation, was just going into people's streams and actually like paying attention to the stream, yarning in this stream, building like a rapport with them.
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of people like kind of like fail with Twitch, is they think, I'm going to go live, people are going to come. It's not going to happen like that. You need to build connections or build up your other social medias to bring people to it. Because like, you think your friends in real life that can just come over to your house and talk to you are going to sit in your stream for 10 hours a day? No. You'll be lucky if they do.
Yeah.
It means they're good friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, Twitch doesn't work like that. You need to build the connections. You need a semi-network without being like real weird about it.
Yeah.
That's just how I met a lot of people. Like, I've become friends with a lot of like partnered streamers and stuff just by talking in their streams, engaging with them, and then eventually like we link up.
What's your end game? Is it Twitch streaming?
Nah, I don't think so. I think my end game is probably like where I get to a point like off my content where it kind of like creates its own income. So passively, like all the videos I have there are still getting passive income. Eventually I want to make it onto YouTube and things along those lines to kind of build up the funds and the more content that I have around the internet.
Yeah.
So that I can just just live my life without having to worry too much.
And would you still be creating content?
Yeah, I feel like I will be creating some sort of content until like the end of my life.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up? That's my daily vlog at the retirement village, like things like that. Like, probably.
It would be fire. Is anyone doing that?
But I don't know.
Sounds like a gap in the market to me.
Yo, me and my nurse here. She's giving my daily meds. No, I don't know.
Let's see who died today.
Death check.
Is it too dark?
I don't know, maybe. But I feel like I'll do silly things like that. But like, I just want to see how far I can go with content. And I'm still like, I'm going to finish my degree. I'm going to go into teaching. I'm going to eventually become a principal. So, so I've got my two pathways, content and like teaching and stuff. So if content falls off, I'm still going to be able to teach.
Yeah. So
I want to make sure that I have this pathway sturdy. So if either pathway fails, then the other one's still going to be there,
Yeah.
As my goal is just to either become super famous.
Yeah.
Like, not super famous, but like become well known enough that, I can just make content and people will know it. You'll be in the lounge and your kid will be like watching on the iPad, but oh, Dad, it's the new Erukge video.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, I did a podcast with that guy like 5 years ago.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like that's the sort of like steps I want to get to. And the people that I've got around me right now, like there's some weird like feeling that it's gonna happen.
Wait, you get a weird feeling?
Yeah, I get like a weird like feeling of me and the boys around me right now.
Yeah.
That we're gonna make it.
Yeah?
Like without a doubt in my mind.
Heck yeah.
Like literally I have no doubt.
I feel like there's a lot to be said about those kind of feelings. You don't know what it is. We can't explain it.
Yeah.
But some things are like that.
Yeah, 100%. Like I've become a bit of a believer in the universe recently when it comes to like those sort of theories.
Yeah.
So like, for example, on Friday, when did I get my haircut? Thursday. I was sitting there getting my haircut by Sass, and my mate's music come on because he's a DJ. He makes like beats and stuff. So it came on the playlist that the bro was playing, and I was like, shit, I know this guy. And he's like, you do? And I was like, yeah, because DJ Spell, he's like a real close mate of mine. So I sent a video of the bro's music. I was like, oh, your music's playing in this barbershop, and sent it to him.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, that's cool. I'm in Auckland.
Oh.
And I was just like, what? Because he lives in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So I was like, what are you doing here?
Oh, not even in New Zealand, huh?
No. He was like, I'm in Auckland right now. So I just feel like if the music didn't come on and I didn't send that video, I would have never known he was here.
Exactly. Did you guys catch up?
Yeah, we caught up.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Which is like buzzy. Like that's
buzzy.
Like weird how the world works that way. Like same with me and my partner.
Yeah.
There's the red string theory. Have you heard of it before?
I feel like I heard of that, but can you explain that?
So there's like an invisible red string that links from you to the person, like to your soulmate, and it just goes through like different avenues, and it will eventually get to them. So throughout my whole life, my partner and I have had like situations where like our family were in the same place, or like we were in the same vicinity, or like there was one time I got a flat tire. Before I even knew my missus, like way back, like when I was like 17, 18, I got a flat tire outside of Tito, so just outside of Hamilton. Yeah. And these two boys, this Māori boy and this white boy, pulled over and helped me because I didn't have a jack in my car, so I couldn't change my tire. Did that whole thing. Fast forward like 5 years, 6 years into our life, with my missus now, and I mentioned that story.
Yeah.
And it turns out might have been one of her boys.
Really?
Yeah, like one of her mates.
Yeah. How did you know that?
Because that weekend, so I get, I told the whole story to her, and she's like, yeah, that weekend they were up for like a MYL, some Marist youth leader thing.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, those two boys that I described, which sounded like the two boys that were at the youth leadership with her.
Way.
Yeah, on that weekend.
Yeah.
And then and one of my aunties worked for her, like someone in her family at the ANZ Bank together.
Yeah.
My parents are from, they went to school out west.
Right.
Where her mum went to school.
Yeah, yeah.
So there was like a lot of correlations in our life where, like,
it's crazy, huh?
things like that have mixed. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of believing in the universe.
It's crazy, huh? I wonder if it can be, if a scientist can explain that statistically.
Yeah.
But I think maybe they could, maybe they couldn't. But either way, I feel like even if it can be explained, there's something that, like, either call it an unforeseen force, like unseen forces, or very high level mathematics or physics that we can't even explain.
Like a percentage of you meeting this person kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, I feel like either way, I feel like there are things that we don't understand. Like, we can't measure yet, but it's there.
That's why I'm hoping, like, if someone does measure that my chances of meeting Pokemon are pretty high.
Is it gonna happen? How do you feel about that? Because you have feelings about things.
I doubt I'll meet her personally, but there'll probably be a lot of situations where a lot of my mates are in the same place as her.
Right.
Because one of my Brox. I don't know if you know, he's the Mollywood cover. Yeah, he's one of my bros, and he's been in like they follow each other on social media and stuff.
Are you jealous?
Yes. And yeah, she's been in a lot of same spaces as him, but he's never really had the time to like meet her.
Yeah,
I'm just ratchet because I just wanted to know that I exist.
I mean, you're #1 pie eater at a cute Rivals event.
Surely that's enough.
How come she hasn't followed you yet?
I don't know.
Must be like a Instagram glitch. Like because she must have pressed follow, but then I don't know, it glitched out.
I think what it is, I think she came on my Instagram profile and saw my missus and was like, oh,
it would be too painful.
Damn, he's already taken.
It would be too painful. Yeah, every time you post a photo with your missus, it's gonna be like,
she's like, that's my soulmate.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, no, that's probably what it is. It's got nothing to do with the fact that she doesn't know I existed. Or
no, that can't be. I don't think. Yeah, just looking at the statistics, 0%. Right there.
No, 100%, but it's just real cool.
Yeah.
Life's really good right now.
Did you see that video, or was it a video or was it an announcement that she was leaving Twitch or something?
Yeah, so her contract with Twitch, I was just talking about it with her in bed the other night.
Oh, yeah.
So her contract with Twitch has come up and she wants the opportunity to like stream wherever she wants.
Right.
Because a lot of partner streamers are locked to Twitch, or were locked to Twitch and Twitch only. So she wants a bit of freedom. So now she can stream on like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, like wherever she wants to go without having the Twitch people on her back.
What do you think about that? Have you thought about going on other streaming platforms?
Nah, I haven't. Because like the YouTube doesn't really have the same like way of connecting with people. There's no like proper explore page that I know of. Maybe there is. Maybe there's like a click live channels or something. I don't know, but it doesn't really have the ease of accessibility like Twitch does.
Right.
So their main focus isn't the streamers. It's all their YouTube videos and stuff.
So on Twitch, is it easier to get exposure?
No. It's not easier to get exposure.
Yeah.
But it's a lot easier to find what you're looking for. So if I'm looking for a New Zealand streamer, I can just click browse and then just type New Zealand.
Right.
And it'll show me anyone that has a New Zealand tag.
Yeah.
Which is how I find a lot of people that I like yarn with nowadays.
Yeah.
Because I frequent that tag quite a lot.
Yeah. They will be fun.
Yeah. It's real really cool. It's cool to see like more and more people come up on streaming and stuff. Like there's a lot of streamers, there's a lot of people that don't really know Twitch that assume that there's no New Zealand Māori streamers on the internet, but there's so many.
Yeah.
Like
and they're all on Twitch?
Yeah. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, everything.
Yeah.
Like they're all over the show.
I feel like in that sense, Twitch would be a better place to find smaller creators, maybe who's just starting out, or because on YouTube, like you say, it's how would you find that? You know?
Yeah, I have no idea how to find streamers on YouTube unless I'm already subscribed to the channel.
Exactly. Oh, no, that's cool about Twitch. Nah, I've said this several times. I grew up with YouTube, right? Yeah. I tried YouTube, many different things.
I've watched your podcast.
Yes, sir.
You're a YouTube baby.
I'm a YouTube baby. I love YouTube. Like for me, content creation equals YouTube videos, you know? And it's still like that today. And so I never really got Twitch, but obviously I knew it existed because a lot of Twitch people has migrated to YouTube and vice versa.
Vice versa, yeah.
And kind of like really my first exposure to Twitch was when Grizz came onto my podcast and he told me that he's gonna stream my podcast on his streaming,
which he did do.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, so I went on it. So that was like basically my first time being on the Twitch, like on a stream.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, it feels so weird, like watching my face on it. But when I started like chatting.
Yeah.
And with the chat, and I get it. Like I get why people tune in because when Grizz like mentioned my name, he's like, "Oh, Pascal's here." Yeah. The adrenaline rush.
Exactly.
I'm
you
like,
get hit with the
I'm seen.
Yeah,
I'm recognized.
So that's exactly what I was talking about earlier when people come into the stream and like you take time to talk to them. Like, because I get the same feeling too when I get acknowledged by streamers. I'm just like, yo,
it's like, Mama, I'm famous.
Yo, 100%. You never thought about streaming this?
I thought about it, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I thought about it, but never really seriously.
Like it wouldn't be too hard.
It wouldn't be.
You can even use that camera as like a webcam.
True.
And just gotta figure out how to transmit this to there, and then you're chilling.
Some of the earlier Joe Rogan episodes, you know, like a lot of people probably could tell my podcasts are heavily influenced by like his style.
Yeah.
And some of his earlier podcasts were streams.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. But nice.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool. I think he had Kid Cudi on. I watched that.
I love Kid Cudi.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a stream, but they were interacting
like a chat
during breaks. Like Kid Cudi will read comments.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan is like, don't read that. Don't read that. But that's another thing. I feel like I'll be so affected by the comments, like the live feedback. And, you know, like say I'm doing this and, you know, I see the numbers dropping by like...
That's why you turn it off.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do... You know what I mean? Like,
trust me. Because I know, I've seen it in like a lot of people.
Yes.
Their attitude towards their stream is based off the viewership they have. But if you watch my stream, I've got no numbers on. The only number I know is the amount of people talking to me in my chat.
Yeah.
So if there's only like 1 or 2 people talking to me, I've got 1 or 2 viewers. Whether it's true or not, I'll probably have like 15, 16, somewhere in the 20s.
Yeah.
But like, it just helps eliminate the pressure and the worry about, no one's here or someone's coming. So if you get rid of the number, then we just flow normally and you don't have to worry about it.
That's true. It's
just one of those stigma things there.
Yeah. I think streaming is, I don't know, I've got a lot of respect for you guys. To be streaming sounds tough, you know? I've talked about it great too, but you know, like that PewDiePie
incident?
Apocalypse incident.
Yeah.
That came out of streaming.
Yeah.
You know, all this incidents it never comes out of YouTube video, you know?
Yeah, true. But I don't have to worry about that because the way he speaks like that, I don't speak those ways.
Like the PewDiePie?
Like the PewDiePie, like the anti-Semitic stuff there. Or you're talking about the bridge? The bridge one,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't use that language, so I'm chilling.
But it just, do you think it's slipping out of him? Do you think that means that he used it on a daily basis?
I think that not on a daily basis, but I think it's a part of his vocabulary. So he'll like use it like here and there.
If it's heated, and
it comes out.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing you'll get out of me in that sense, is probably just calling myself a hoary, which is some people consider it like a derogative term, but I don't.
What is it, hoary?
So it's...
sorry, can I say that?
I don't,
I'm sorry, I put a quotation marks around there, yeah.
I think you can say it. But it's just like, just like some people use it in a way to like put down Māori, but it's a way that I let people know that my English is going to be pretty broken.
Right.
Like, I'm well spoken, but I'm well spoken in like a broken kind of English.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so? Like, I haven't noticed. Is there an example?
Good. So I'll use like, so you can go like the ultra hoary when people talk like, "Oh, Cherry, how are you doing?" Like stuff like that.
Right. It's just an accent, right?
Yeah. But it's just the hoary accent or the Māori accent.
But it's grammatically correct though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah. Grammatically it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, facts. But people would use it in a way to put down Māori. But it's just the way we speak and the way we hold ourselves. Like, I don't dress up too much. Like, this is dressed up for me. I've got jean shorts on and a jacket.
I appreciate that.
I just want to look nice, you know.
Heck yeah.
A lot of people watch this podcast and I don't want to come on here.
Hey man, I got millions of David Goggins fans watching, man.
Which is so cool that happened.
That was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, like a good weird.
Yeah. Like a real buzzy. Like, you can look up Dave Goggins and you're there. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You look up Dave Goggins and you know how it always shows his shorts underneath? You're there.
I'm there?
Yeah.
But it might be because you've seen the video a couple of times too, you know what I mean?
No.
You go incognito, it will be a different story.
No.
You know what I mean?
Just because you're the man, brother. That's all that is. Like me and Shane were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
And like how that happened and how it went crazy and it was so unexpected. And then he looked up Dave Goggins and you were there. That's how I know.
Is that right?
Yeah, because you were there.
That's crazy. But you know, Shane's tuned into my podcast too, so you know there will be that.
No, stop it.
The algorithm kind of thing. You know what I mean?
You're being too much of a kumara, my bro. You need to know how sweet you are. You're doing well.
It's I was really happy with that, but yeah, it was weird. Like just it wasn't even like. Here's the thing. It wasn't even like my main content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
It just goes like that, and I'm like, oh, it had to be that one. It didn't. It had to be that one.
Yeah, I get it. I made a TikTok with Brox recently. Well, not recently, over December, and it's just a skit of me like we were just taking the mick of what made him famous.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So, and we didn't think like it was gonna go crazy. Like obviously, it's got Brox in it, so it's gonna do a fair amount of numbers. I think it's on like 2 mil now.
2
or something like that, yeah.
Is that right?
It was crazy. I was like, what the hell?
And that's on Instagram?
No, on TikTok.
On TikTok.
On Instagram, it did like 4K, I think, 5K.
It's weird how they're so different, huh?
Yeah.
2 mil and 4K is so different.
I think it's just a different like demographic.
Demography, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know what it is. Like you know the David Goggins video that we talked about?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe like 800K views on YouTube.
Yeah.
On Instagram? Are like hardly any.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe like a couple thousands.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's so weird. I mean, just the difference.
Just a different algorithm, I think it is.
Different algorithm. But another weird thing. Someone saw that video on YouTube. You know how like on Instagram they take a video and on top of it you put like a
your own watermark or whatever.
No, not even that. But like someone playing a game like.
Oh yeah. Did someone do that for your video?
Someone did that for the video without tagging me in it. And then a couple of my friends hit me up saying like, "Bro, you've gone viral."
Yeah.
Because everyone started liking the video.
Yeah.
So I like commented on it saying like, haha, this is me, because I want some traffic towards my channel, you know what I mean? And so I got some traffic through that. But that video got way more views than like my original video. It's so weird.
Probably just need to study the tags on that one.
Yeah, heck yeah, that's true. But that's I think that when you put like a gameplay video on top of another video,
yeah, like an attention grabber.
Yeah, that helps
There's
a lot.
so many things in like the videos and like the skits you put out of there and stuff like that. Like, you need to like add to get better traction. That's crazy,
bro. Like I don't know, it creeps me out a little bit. Especially that gameplay thing,
like the Minecraft ones or like the subways or
like the subway runner.
Yeah.
Like or like that car like driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it creeps me out because like I don't know, I feel like the humanity is submitting to our brain type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it
like
feels
easily
weird.
entertained by just some little thing.
Like we can't even focus on these short videos. So there has to be this
So, like,
and that video is gonna do better than if you just had that main video.
Yeah. 100%. No, that's weird how. But even nowadays, it's kind of going backwards because I feel like all the TikTok brain people realize, oh man, my attention span's rubbish now. And videos that I've been uploading that are longer than like 36 seconds, doing way better.
Okay. So there's probably like ups and downs, huh?
Yeah. So I think like people that were like, oh man, I need to improve my attention span.
Yeah.
Have like been working on watching longer videos.
Yeah.
This might be the vibe now.
There could be.
So maybe this 2-3 hour podcast might come out at the right time where it gets a bit more traction.
Yes, sir. Could be. I might be riding the trend right here. Maybe that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You never know. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a big brain.
You just knew and you're like, oh, let me.
yeah, like a 4D chess kind of move. You know what I mean?
You wrote the algorithm and now we're going to follow it.
True. Exactly.
Nah, sick.
But can I take a toilet break?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
This bit gets cut out, eh?
Yeah, it's
okay,
this.
cool.
Yeah. We're back, folks. We're back. I'm back.
Yeah, sorry, it got a bit hot.
And the chain's off too.
It's too heavy. I was weighing my neck down.
Wait, did it come out like that?
Nah. So I showed it to my partner's dad, and he's a builder. And I was like, "Do you reckon you can drill a hole in this?" And he's like, "What do you want that for?" I want to wear it as a chain.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, give it to me." But it's like some special like resin.
Yeah.
So we had to take it to a special guy to get it cut without breaking it.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I lost it for like a month. I didn't get it back for a month.
Right.
And then I got it back.
Damn, it's a special drilling, huh?
Yeah, it's sick. That's so cool. I sent a video of me wearing it to Pope and he's like, bro, that's fucking crazy.
That's sick. When's the next Q Rivals?
In March, I think.
In March.
Yeah, so I hope I didn't have to give that back.
Yeah, true.
Because I have to give it back, then sorry, mate.
They're like, by the way, where is this? We need to use it for the next one.
Yeah, which probably makes sense because it doesn't have like a specific year on it.
Nah, yeah. So it could be used again, you know? Yeah.
Maybe they'll just invite me back and I'll just win it again.
You'd have to.
There's not many people that better eat a pie faster than me, so.
So how fast were you? Was it timed?
Nah, but I would say like sub 15 seconds.
Sub 15. Was it what kind of pie was it?
So it was like a Big Ben's pie.
Big Ben's pie.
So it was like a decent sized pie.
Mince and cheese, second cheese.
Ate it too fast, I don't know.
Because I feel like when cheese gets involved, it will be harder. Just because they contain heat.
I don't know. I took a bite, swallowed.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of like Beard Meats Food. Do you know who Beard Meats Food?
Nah.
He's like a professional eater on YouTube.
Ah.
His name's Adam. And he like smashes back food.
Yeah.
And like I one of his, because I watched a podcast of his, and he explains how he opens his throat. So like you just gotta pretend like you're like swallowing water, and then like you can just feel like the throat open.
Right.
So then I just kind of like been practicing that a little bit.
Everyone's doing that now at home. Everyone's going.
It's like you can like feel like expand. It's
Wait,
weird.
so you pretend you're drinking water?
Yeah, that's why he explained it as. You just pretend you're drinking water.
Okay.
And then like try to like swallow it without moving your tongue or something. I can't remember what it was. And then you just feel your throat like expand.
Right.
And then I'd never done it with food and thought I'm going to try it today in this pie eating competition.
You did it?
I did it, yeah.
So you were training for it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I had never done like any like actual tests to see if I could do it. But I just believe in myself. And just did it. It's just a lot of things I do in life. I just believe in myself and it just happens.
No, it's one of those things like unseen forces, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%. Like I could have died. I could have choked on pie right there live on the street. But it just disappeared.
There are people that like just score huge, chug of
in like seconds,
right?
like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They just open their throat and then it come down.
Oh my goodness.
I've always wanted to try it.
Yeah.
But I just too scared.
Oh, I'll be scared as.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be scary. You start doing it. Halfway, you're like, you change your mind. I mean, it's too scary. I don't want to do it anymore.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's just stuck there. But then you just throw it up and then you can just move on with your life, I guess.
Yeah.
If it's liquid anyway. But if it's like food or something, like you got to commit.
You risked it and it paid off.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
Yeah. That's just like a lot of things in life. I just believe I can do it and it just gets done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you approach it?
Yeah, with a lot of things, I just go in blind and just hope for the best. And a lot of the best is good enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like I'm just lucky. But like there's a lot of situations I'll go into it, no idea what's going on, no real idea what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then it just turns out right.
I feel like there will be a bit of luck, but there will also be other things. And like your intuition.
Yeah.
And I mean, depending on what it is, like, you know, for example, with the pie eating competition, like you said, you've practiced it. You know, you haven't done it, but you practiced it.
Yeah.
So hard work paying off, you know?
Yeah. It's like a lot of like sports and stuff, like I'm real like tenace, so I don't know if you know what tenace means.
No.
So it's just like someone that's, lucky. Like they just pull off flukes, but like consistency.
Like, consistent flukes.
Yeah, yeah. So when I've gotten quite into golf recently.
Yeah.
And I went out and played some games with some of my partner's dad's mates, some rugby league players and stuff. And I was just, I don't know what was happening that day. Because I'm a real amateur golfer, like really amateur.
Okay.
Like
you just started it.
Like just started.
Yeah.
I played like 2-3 games at this point.
Right.
And I was hitting some bangers.
Heck yeah.
I got the longest drive of the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know how I did that.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what? Because we got split into teams. Because we play a thing called Ambrose. So Ambrose, you just play the best shot.
Okay.
Everyone takes a shot. And then you just play the best shot from your team. So we were playing that. And we were using a lot more of my shots than we were supposed to. Because we got broken up into teams. It was like the worst players, like medium players, and then like a really good player. And I was obviously the bottom tier.
Yeah.
But I was playing like I was like a middle tier player. So everyone was like, what is this?
Maybe golf is your calling.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like a third stream where if your teacher gig doesn't work out, your stream gig doesn't work out. Maybe it's like the golf.
Play golf.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that. I don't know. I've never been bad at sports. Like once I understand the mechanics of it, like I'm a ways.
Yeah.
Like I may not have like the fitness and stuff, but if you need someone to like with basketball, if you need someone to play the paint, I can play the paint quite easily. With soccer, if you just need someone that can kick a ball, like play goalie, I got that. Like just sports I just pick up. Yeah. I think I was supposed to be a sports person, but I just never really eventuated to one.
You never got into it?
Oh, I loved playing sports. Yeah. I played sports in high school and all that, but I never really took it seriously enough. Right. Like, with a lot of situations that are supposed to be serious, like you'll catch like all the bros like locked in. Yeah. And then just be me giggling the whole time. I'm just like, this is a fucking piece of piss. Like, I don't know. I think that's how I do so well when we do like gaming stuff. As like under the pressure, I'm fine. Really? So are you good at dealing pressure, or do you not feel the pressure? I just feel like I don't feel the pressure, or I'm just so good at it that it doesn't affect me. True. I don't know, because like I worked hospitality for a long time, and in the kitchen, never really felt like the being under the pump. Yeah. Obviously felt tired because hospital shifts are rubbish. Yeah. But like I never really, never really let the pressure get to me. I don't know. It's just one of those lucky things with me when it comes to those sort of situations. Yeah. I think I just don't get caught up in the whole feeling of the situation. I don't know how like the overwhelming or anything like that. It's interesting how different we are, right? Yeah, I guess like, so. We're all humans and we're so different. Yeah. Everyone's got different personalities, different likes. Yeah. Like, it's just whole different. But it's good though. It's good. Imagine if we were all just the same person. Exactly. I mean, that's one of the things that I felt about since I started doing this podcast. Yeah. It's like, man, like we're so different. Like even just like thinking about things. That's why I love doing it. And I love having different guests on because it's interesting how people think. Yeah. And it's like, damn, you think that way? That's crazy. Yeah. And definitely with like the wide vast of guests you've had on your podcast. Yeah. Like you'll see a whole different like
bro, like
Point
honestly, yeah. Like there was this guy who I had on. I think he's like I always use him as an example. Andrew Ockelson, who's like a bespoke tailor.
Yeah.
So he makes suits by hand.
That's insane.
It's insane, and I was talking to him about how he started, what made him get into it, and man, he's obsessed. You know, he's obsessed, and you see, I mean, first of all, I love seeing people that are obsessed with their craft.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so to me that's like as cool as it gets, and just seeing like how people can be obsessed about different things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it.
It really gives you an insight on the thing too. So like when you're talking with someone that's got a lot of love for something, like obviously with the bespoke suits. I personally know nothing about it, but then they know heaps and they can like sort of like enlighten you on the subject.
Heck yeah,
it's sick.
It's so cool. And I was. Do you hear that, by the way? Or is it just me?
Someone banging?
No, just a buzzing noise. Or maybe it's just my headphones.
I can't hear it.
No, yeah, it comes on and off, but I think it's just me, which is good.
Maybe it's me like banging something.
No, I don't think so. I think you would have heard it too. I think it might just be just a connection thing. But yeah, no, it's like I was urging him because he doesn't have any Instagram or anything like that.
Yeah.
But so I went over to his place to record it.
Yeah.
And he showed me some of his pieces that he's made. Bro, those are like some of them so. I mean, I'll be a bit biased too because I love like that. I love the fact that he's made it, he's handmade it, and I know how much effort went into it.
Yeah, 100.
But it was so cool just seeing that and him explaining things. I'm like, bro, you should think about making a content.
Even like the process of making the suit would be sick to see.
It would be sick to see.
Yeah, because you said handcraft, like the whole thing.
Bro, like honestly, like, yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. And like if he showed, like if he did like a vision of what he wants it to be.
Yeah.
And then does like a time lapse and then what it becomes. And then at the end of the video, he puts them side by side of the vision and the final product. That'd be so cool.
That would be so sick. Okay. And because he was talking about how bespoke tailoring is dying because it just takes so much effort and also takes so much time just learning it as well. Yeah. And it's kind of like a negative feedback, and because of that, not many people are doing it, and therefore there are not many people that you can learn from.
Yeah.
And one way to combat against that is to create content.
100%.
Make people get interested in it, educate.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that would want that, but they don't know it exists.
Yeah. Exactly.
So like, you put it out there, they're like, oh, I want that kind of suit, because then I know someone's put a lot of love and time into it.
For sure.
Instead of like the ones that go through the factory and they get stitched by machines and stuff.
Yeah. Bro, honestly, because he was saying about like some of the benefits why he likes bespoke tailoring.
Yeah.
And using like a good quality material versus like other more plastic based ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that changed the whole like my wardrobe game for me. You know what I mean? Like I looked at my wardrobe, I'm like, oh, okay, like next time I buy something, I want to go a bit more of that, more. And it just so turns out that approach is always more sustainable.
Oh, true. That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's good for, good for me and good for the environment.
Yeah. I've been trying to slowly upgrade my wardrobe as well.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little bit better, because no hate to my bros, but the only clothes I really wear and really have are their merch. Oh
yeah, like I've seen your Grizzly merches. Yeah,
I got my Grizzly shirt, I got my Brock shirt, I got my Pope shirt, I've got some shirts. Like all of the clothes I wear are just like my bros merch.
Yeah.
So I think I just need to slowly like get away from that and start wearing like my own sort of clothes. I just feel like their stuff's just really comfortable. Like all the merch that I've bought, like all the shirts are comfy. Like everyone uses different like brands and stuff. Like a lot of iTunes stuff is I think AS Color. I think. So that's like the real high quality stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's like other people that use like not that sort of brand, but they're still really nice to wear. And I love the merch, like real nice fits.
Yeah.
But I just need to start upgrading my my clothing, because I've been doing a lot more like events and stuff, going to a lot more things, presenting myself in front of a lot of different people that don't initially know the sort of person I am.
Yeah.
So if I walk in their room wearing like like in trackies and a t-shirt. They're like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
So I can't really go into meetings just like that and stuff like that. So I've been doing like trying to do a whole bunch of different fits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some of your thoughts so far?
I found this sort of shirt fit that I've really like enjoyed recently.
Heck yeah.
It's like not an overly heavy. I don't understand how to explain it. It's like a box shirt, but it's like real like thick, but it feels light to wear.
Right.
And like this is my like wearing jean shorts a bit more frequently. I put some skinny jeans on for the first time the other day in like a long time.
Okay.
Like I've been trying to get some pants, some like dress pants.
Yeah.
But they all just I don't really enjoy wearing black too much. Like
okay.
I don't mind black shirts and stuff, but like black pants I think are kind of boring. So I like to like put a bit of color in my life.
I mean, navy would be like
like a navy or like a dark green or like a brown kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I've been feeling those colors. I really want to buy like a proper suit.
Oh heck yes.
But like I'm too warm all the time.
Right.
Even in winter I'm like running hot. So
is that right?
Yeah.
So you would have to. How about like a linen suit?
Linen doesn't sit too well on a big fella like me.
No,
not usually.
You have tried them on?
I had some linen pants for a little while, but they just looked like I don't know, like just like they look really like weird.
Is that right?
They set kind of weird.
Right. Maybe you should talk to Andrew and see what he reckons.
Yeah, I might have to reach out to him.
Yeah,
but he's got no social media, so I can't.
Oh, bro, like he works at Working Style. It's on Ponsonby Road.
Oh,
so it's like a suit shop, and he said, just come in anytime to chat with them to say hi. So you could do that. He works on the weekend.
Could do that.
Yeah, see what he thinks.
See what he thinks would be good for me.
Yeah,
I do need that kind of like that person that can push me in the right way fashion-wise.
Oh, I reckon, yeah. It helps.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting into it.
Yeah. I just want to look a little bit more presentable. I need to get away from like my hoary dress and stuff like that. Because I want to look... Because we take a lot of photos and stuff now. And I want to look like sick.
You want to look sick? Yes, sir.
Someone gets a candid shot of me and I look fucking gangster.
Heck yeah. I mean, suit is the way to go, huh?
Yeah. Suit or like a big jacket or
heck yeah.
Things along those lines. I'm just trying to 2024 is going to be a bit of a different year for me, I reckon.
2024 is going to be a big year?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think there's like I was saying, there's just this weird feeling things are just going to be different this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some parts of your Just Chatting stream recently, like setting some goals for 2024.
Yeah.
And you're taking a quarter of one of them today.
Yeah, literally right now. Yeah. One of my goals, I want to be on 4 podcasts this year.
4 podcasts.
4.
Have you got what podcast in mind?
No. I've got obviously your one.
Yeah.
I've got I'm trying to line one up with Iconic, but he's busy with his old Iconic Fest and everything that's going on. We'll figure that one out eventually. And then Shane,
true.
Yeah, he wants to get me on there.
Handy Hippos.
Handy Hippos.
But they need to come back.
Yeah, it's
ASAP.
just Jack's been busy.
Yeah.
Jack's got like all this stuff going on in his life, so he's been busy.
Right.
But we're trying to tee it up ASAP. Hopefully. Because I want to get and I don't know where the 4th one is, but
yeah. Oh, it will open up.
Yeah, it will happen. It will definitely happen. It will come up somewhere.
Yeah. How about the podcast that Pope's been on recently?
Tahi FM?
I think so. I forget which one it was.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I watched it. I just... I guess this is egotistical, but I want the podcasts that I go on that I'm the main... not the main focus, but like the podcast is about me and things adjacent to me.
Kind of like this?
Kind of like exactly like this,
yeah.
So we're here to talk about me and us. But with that podcast... Pope was like 20 minutes of it, and there was like other guests and other things clumped in with the thing, which is cool because like they bigged up Pope, which was nice, but like they didn't really solely focus on him, and once his part was finished, they just cut it and then moved into the next bit.
Right.
So it just felt like the love that they gave him on that podcast was just for that 20 minutes, and then nothing else. Which is
Yeah. I think it's just different style, different preferences. Like some people like that. Some people like 20-minute, get to the point. give me the main bits. Okay, and then let's move on. And there are people that prefer, 2-3 hours, more deeper dive into that person.
Yeah, 100%.
Into that more.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Pascal.
Yeah.
If you had said to me, we're just going to talk for like 10, 15 minutes and you can go home.
Yeah.
I would have said, my drive to your house is longer. It's longer than your podcast, my bro.
Yeah.
We can just do one on Discord.
Yeah, we could. I mean, that's the thing, right? There are pros and cons. Like, it would be much easier to edit if it was to be 15, 20 minutes, know?
Yeah.
But, like, I think it's just different preferences. And I think some people are good at that. Some people are good at making it 15, 20 minutes.
They get out all the main points they wanted to get out.
Yeah.
And then end it there.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different, but when we went to Armageddon with the Hundi Hippo, and when they did that like quick interview, like a minute and two, right? And it's supposed to be like that. And inspired by that, I did something similar at like a comedy festival kind of thing. And then
I did watch it. The basement theater.
The basement theater, yes, sir. Yeah. And when I did that, I appreciated how like quick you have to be. There are so many things that you have to be, and because Handi Hippos, they made it look easy.
Yeah.
They made it look so natural, made it look so easy, and it was funny as. I love those clips that they made. They edited it really nicely. Yeah, but
they edited my shaky hands because I was hungover. I felt so bad. I told them, I was like, bro, I'm hungover. Like, I don't know how steady I can hold this camera. And they're like, no, all good.
Because there was the day after the Kiwi Rivals, right? Yeah.
And I was drinking the whole day at Kiwi Rivals.
Oh my! And there was a long Kiwi Rivals.
It was so long. It was like 10 hours, I think.
It was 10 hours.
I think so.
Yeah, Lim was talking about it when I had him on the podcast, that that's one of the things that didn't go well in the last one. That
it just went too long.
It went too long, and he felt bad for everyone because everyone had to be kind of there until it ends.
Yeah, we couldn't leave till it was over.
Yeah,
I reckon just in the future for the next one, Liam, just more water, please.
More water, huh?
There was a tap there.
Yeah,
but like most of the drinks that they had available for us was like G Fuel and Prime.
And Prime.
And Prime.
Oh heck yeah,
which was cool. It was cool having Prime. But like, just give us like more water bottles, my bro.
More water bottle. Yeah, they would be handy.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to get up every time you need to refill.
Because I drink like, on average, like maybe 4.5 liters a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the recommended?
3.5.
3.5.
But for my size, it's like 4.
Right. Also, but good to hear that you drink your water.
Yeah. No, I love water. I've always really loved water.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I could drink so much water if I could without dying.
Right. Yeah.
I just enjoy it, and I obviously move around quite a bit. So I need to get more hydration in. But yeah, I've been taking a bit more care of my body, taking like vitamins and stuff recently.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to be alive long enough to see my kids grow up.
Heck yeah.
Like for most of my life leading up until like maybe like 2 years ago, I was pretty content with dying at 40.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I didn't mind if my life only went till I turned 40 and then I died.
Right.
But I don't know, I've just seen a lot more of my life recently, and I want to see my missus grow old and all that stuff. So
what changed?
I don't know.
Just all of a sudden you're
just
like,
all of a sudden I want to live
longer.
Yeah. I want to see my kids grow old. I want to see my kids get married. I want to see my wife grow old. Yeah. I want to, I want to live long life and do as much as I can with her.
Is there any plan for kids?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got to get engaged and get married first, but that'll happen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say when, but it'll happen.
Only a matter of time, huh?
Yeah, only a matter of time.
Yeah.
7 years into a relationship.
Yes.
She's been on my ass about it for a while now.
Yeah.
But I just use the excuse, your dad didn't propose to your mum until 8 years into the relationship.
Okay. So, I mean, that's one last year.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
But
you never know. It could happen soon. It could happen in the next couple of years.
You never know.
Yeah, she says I've got 3 years to do it, or she's going to break up with me.
3 years, huh? Yeah. I mean, I have to say, that's pretty generous from
It's very generous.
Bradley.
Yeah, it's very generous from her. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Growing up, I've seen a lot of marriages, blossom and then fail.
Yes.
Like, I want to get married, and I have no doubt in my mind that Ali's going to be the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe my uncles and aunties thought the same about each other.
Yeah, that's a scary part, huh?
Yeah.
No one's going into the marriage like, I mean, I'm sure some people are actually, but not most people are going into the marriage like, you know, they don't go like, oh fuck, this might fail, but let me gamble.
Yeah. They always go in, this is my forever.
Yes.
And then it fails.
And then fails.
Which is so sad.
That's
But like,
just so sad. And scary too.
And I can confidently say like, this is my forever.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, like, what if?
There's always that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about that here?
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever, like, if me and my, you know, heaven forbid, me and my partner split up, go our separate ways, I feel like I'll be single forever.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever want to, you know, find another woman or find another partner.
Yeah.
Because I've given up, not given up, I've given 7 years of my life so far to this one woman. And then, you know, it ended.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to do that again.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen. But
nah, for sure. What do you think about, what do you call those? Is it prenup?
Prenups?
Yeah.
I mean, if we were to sign a prenup, I think it'll be for her benefit because she's got a lot more than I have asset-wise. Like, I've got, like, final land and stuff, but she's got, like, more, how do you say it, more cash assets.
Right. What do you think about the concept of that? Because prenup's always there. Like, it's there because you acknowledge that there's a chance that you guys might break up.
Which is, it's an honest conversation you can have between you and your partner. And I understand that. Like, I'm not against it. If my missus is like, can we sign a prenup? I'm like, yeah, all good. It's not going to affect my love for her. It's just, because you never know what the future holds. You know, you never know.
You never know.
You never know what could happen. Like, feelings could change or...
For sure.
Things could happen that force us apart. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm super rich and super famous, like, I just don't have time.
And, you know, Pokemon also.
Man, if Pokemon walked through the door right now and said, come with me, I'm gone.
Wait, is that for real? How do you deal with that? Like, you obviously are a big fan.
Yes.
And Ali, did you somehow hide that fact from Ali somehow?
No.
And then now you're like, like, how did you do it?
So it started off as like a meme, right?
Yes.
So, me and my mates were like, damn, who do you think's the most beautiful woman on Twitch?
Good
and
question.
at this point in time, is when like everyone was like handy simping Pokemon.
Oh, she's started to simp like culture, right?
Yeah,
is that right? Yeah,
pretty heavily. I think her or like Amaranth or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, and I was like, oh, bro, Pokemon's so hot.
She is.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's a very beautiful woman. She's you know, she's well presented. She's very confident in who she is. So it's real. She's got a lot of real attractive qualities.
Yes.
But obviously, she's just like an internet persona. So there's no real like backing to my love for her.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's just like she's an internet person. Yeah, man, she's the best.
Yeah.
So my missus knows there's nothing there. Like, there's no genuine, I'll leave you for this woman kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the meme kind of stemmed from that. And then I was yarning in Brox's stream, and then he raided her to like try to get her attention for me. Didn't work though, because fuck, she's like big dog. She doesn't care who raids her. And then people are brought I've got like a Pokemon mouse pad in my house.
Nice.
I've got like some of her merch, like all that sort of stuff. So the meme just kind of grew from there.
Love that.
And that's all good. Like, it's one of those things people like refer... Someone will say Pokemon in like a chat. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh, watch out, Eru's coming. Like that sort of stuff. And it kind of keeps the name present. It's good. It's good for me and my brand.
Yeah. Heck yeah. It's funny too.
Yeah, and it's funny.
So funny. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's beautiful. And then, you know, I would happily have 6 of her kids.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man. Just one taste, Pascal? That's all we need.
Is she them all? Oh, no, go ahead.
Do you have anyone like that in your life? Like internet sort of personality, and you're like, me, please.
I was gonna ask you, like, do you think she's the most beautiful person on Twitch now?
Oh, hell no.
No?
Hell
no?
Hell no.
That's a strong
There's
no.
so many people on the internet
Yeah?
that are so much more beautiful than her.
Yeah?
But I'm like I like what I like kind of thing. So
who would be more beautiful than her? Because I've got a couple in mind, but I want to see like who you name.
Honestly, a lot of her friends are more beautiful than her, like Corda Jade.
Yeah.
is a lot more beautiful than she is.
Interesting.
I've got a lot of my mates who are a lot more beautiful than she is.
Right.
Like, there's people out there.
Yeah, there are people out there.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing about like, and I want to say this, and I want to like kind of say something in like kind of defense to that too, in reply to that too. But there's the thing about like, you know, how people set unrealistic standards on Instagram by editing their like body and stuff. But man, I've seen some people that looks like Instagram photos in real life.
Yeah.
And unless my glasses got filters or some shit, you know what I mean? They exist.
Nah, yeah, there's definitely,
But I do also acknowledge that, you know, seeing those edited images, and some of them could be real, some of them could be fake, all the time can be very harmful too, you know?
Yeah, and it'll be quite harmful to the person as well. So like, there's a lot of chicks on like Instagram and stuff nowadays that have like, you know, big bums, but then you see them in real life, and the big bum doesn't exist.
Yeah,
which is like, it's kind of awkward. Like like you could, like your fan could, or not fan, but like someone could simp you, see that your bum isn't real. Like that's how it looks in the photos. Like, oh, what the hell?
Your bum isn't there.
And then that just loses. But like a lot of. It's just a lot of those streamers that build their stream off like their looks and not their personality.
Yeah.
It's damaging to that. But other than that, it's fine.
That's tough. Because looks gonna go.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
For some people, yeah.
For some people.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Like, there's a lot of like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
She's still so beautiful.
I know. Some people they mature like a fine wine.
Yeah.
You know what 100%. I mean?
100%.
Some people just, there's like, who was it? There's an actress. By the way, actor apparently could be used for male and female.
Really?
Yeah. So apparently, like, actor is still fine in this context.
So gender fluid.
Gender fluid. Yeah.
Oh.
So there's an actor who's a female actor who comes to like movie. So she's like someone super famous. You will definitely know. She goes to like movie awards and events and things, and she doesn't wear makeup. So she's obviously, is it Pamela Anderson? But
I don't think it'd be Pamela Anderson.
It's not her?
I don't think so. She's not aged very well.
Right. So this person obviously used to be super gorgeous, and even now she's obviously older, but she's still really gorgeous. And she hasn't done any like plastic surgery done or anything like that. So very natural. And she doesn't wear any makeup. And man, I don't know. There's something about natural beauty. Like, I see that, I'm like, that's beautiful. That's, you know.
No wonder you like Emma Chamberlain.
Hell yeah, my God. My God.
No wonder.
Heck yeah, yes sir. Yes sir. Yeah, big fan of Emma Chamberlain.
See, I watch your podcast.
Oh, yes sir. That would be my, she would be like one of my top 3 to 5s.
Yeah, she does modeling now, eh?
She does modeling, yeah. Like,
but she's still uploading on YouTube?
She she's kind of retired from YouTube. Yeah. But not fully, because she did upload a video like a couple of days or a few days ago. But it's like monthly at best.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, she lives quite a busy life from what I'd see like on the internet.
Yeah, she's gone full-time podcasting now, basically.
I didn't even know she had a podcast.
She's got a podcast. Actually, like, my podcast name is based on her podcast. So she's got a podcast called Anything Goes. Yeah, when I was trying to come up with a name for this podcast, I couldn't come up with anything clever, so I just said, let's go with Everything Goes.
Everything Goes. Yeah, that's pretty clever.
But yeah, she's released, so she's got a deal with Spotify for her podcast. Yeah. And she releases it 2 episodes per week. And there are, I don't know, maybe each episode about 30 minutes long. Yeah. And yeah, like, they will take up a lot of time. Like, because it's a monologue. Like, she has guests on sometimes, but it's usually her talking. Yeah.
That's effort. Holy.
That's an effort and a half. Right? So she would have a busy ass life. But like with that at least, for sure.
Well, then who's like your Mount Rushmore of YouTube?
Of YouTube.
Yeah.
So we talking about general, right?
Yeah, general.
Yeah.
General.
PewDiePie for me. PewDiePie, KSI. PewDiePie, KSI. I think Mr. Beast has to be up there.
Has to be.
Who? I think Emma Chamberlain. And Casey Neistat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent
I'll
one.
go with those 5.
A lot of variety in that, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think for each of them, they really paved the way and they influenced what YouTube is now.
Yep. Heavily.
I don't know about Emma Chamberlain, but she did have such a big influence on
she did influence like a lot of like female YouTubers coming up.
Yeah,
like Haley Pham.
Haley Pham.
Do you know Haley Pham?
No.
I think she's a Malaysian.
Right.
Sort of same vibe. Well, she used to be sort of the same vibe as Emma Chamberlain. Like started at school. Did all those. Went to like VidCon and all that stuff. But I think like same vibe. She does book stuff now. But like she's on the same sort of vibes as Emma Chamberlain. Like just filming her life and making like content that way.
Yeah. No, because there's like a whole dedicated subsection of YouTube where people post their like a 1-minute video of them editing like Emma Chamberlain, and it's like, oh, I edited like Emma Chamberlain, and that's like the video subsection.
Yeah.
And I know she influenced like big, like how young people dressed, the vibe of that too. So I know she had big influence, but yeah, they would be like off the top. They would be my top 5.
Yeah, there was another Canadian lady. I can't remember what her name is now, but she's like a younger, like around the same age as Emma Chamberlain.
Oh, okay.
I think she was Filipino.
Right.
And she made like maybe Elle Mills.
Yeah, I think I might know her.
Like she did quite good content too. Because I used to watch a lot of YouTube as well.
Yeah,
maybe not as deep as you, but along those lines. But yeah, I think I'd like put like KSI would have to be on my Rushmore
for sure.
Because he carried him and like Alfie Days and all them. Like kind of carried YouTube for like UK,
bro.
Like the whole Joe Sugg, Casper Lee, and all like that whole vibe. They really like elevated
for sure.
And then KSI just stomped through with his FIFA stuff. And
bro, how crazy is that? I remember I watched him when he was doing all the FIFA stuff.
Yeah.
You Pick, I Play, Q&A with my mom.
Yeah.
2012, like, I remember watching that and over again because it was so crack up. And now, just looking at him now, he's got a company that he's trying to raise to $1 billion. And, there's all this YouTube boxing.
Yeah, he's got his own like boxing organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got Prime, and then like the Sidemen have got like a documentary coming out soon on Netflix.
How crazy is Sidemen?
Yo.
Is Blend Boys gonna be like New Zealand Sidemen?
Well, yeah, we will try to be. We'll try to get to like that. I feel like that's a sort of that's like the end goal for the group, just to get to that level, which would be pretty hard to attain in New Zealand, like because. When it comes to like social media stuff, I feel like New Zealand's pretty far behind the trend.
Right.
So like only recently are like companies starting to actually use influencers to promote their companies and draw in like for ads and stuff. But when in America, they've been doing that for like the last 10 years or so. But like, I feel like once we, get the ball moving, the gates are just going to start opening. Because we've all got a lot of like strong connections with other people in the like influencer scene, or like with people that can get us to companies. So I feel like maybe not the Sidemen, but will be like probably the most popular group in New Zealand.
Heck yeah.
Because can you name another one?
Exactly. But honestly, like even now, is there another one?
There's some other ones. So there's this group of, I think they're Pakistani boys called JDS.
JDS, okay.
JDS Moves. I think they're just doing shit.
Right.
That's what their name means. And they do like beta squad type videos.
Okay.
I've seen recently that they filmed like a 20v1 with like a New Zealand OnlyFans girl.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully that comes out soon. But like, there's no one really like household name yet. And that's what we're aiming to be.
So are they on YouTube mainly?
Yeah, on YouTube mainly.
Yeah.
I think
JDS.
maybe TikTok.
Yeah.
But they don't really give off. You know how there's like that whole niche of New Zealand creators that are pretty much like American creators. Like they don't act like New Zealanders. They're real like uppity and driven by clout.
Right.
And like all that rubbish.
Yeah. So they're a bit like that?
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know them personally. I only know what I see on the internet, but they seem like those kind of people.
I mean, it would be easy to do even if they're something that they didn't intend, because those are those content that they probably grew up watching and they probably influenced watching. So they will copy their mannerism even if they don't intend to,
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a heavy influence.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But like, there's people on the other side of the coin, like Erukge and all them, and they're all like real, accommodating, and they're real welcoming to like new people coming up, which is cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's quite lovely. Like with Tix and Jack, same thing from them.
Yeah,
like they send like real supportive messages and stuff.
Oh,
when it comes to it's real nice.
Yeah. So you've talked to Uncle Tix?
Yeah, I had a few yarns with him here and there. Shared a bit of love and things like that, but support both ways.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I haven't met him though.
Oh, I haven't met him either. I've just had like some social media yarns, like follow each other on Instagram and stuff.
Heck yeah. No, like I know Uncle Jack's like I've met Uncle Jack through Shane. Yeah, because just the Handy Hippos connection, and it's been awesome. Like. Just like kind of like the Blend Boys, with you and Blend Boys, just having that community. Yeah, I find that inspiring, and makes me holding you accountable. Holding you accountable it helps me get motivated.
And there's no real like awkwardness with us. So I just came and knocked on your door. Like there was no like, oh man, no, am I gonna just come in the door?
You know what I mean?
Hey man, it's me, Eru. Like there's none of that. I just don't feel that because I don't know. I just feel like a lot of us are good at building connections with people, like building relationships that don't need to be heavily maintained. So when we do come together, it's just like old times.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's just that like we understand. We're on the same page because you've created content before. Yeah. And I'm obviously like the other Blend Boys, they would have created content before. So you know the schedule, you know how much time it takes, even if you're making like a 20-second video. Yeah. So I think just knowing that, like, because I recently went on another podcast interview that I was a guest on, and I was like, oh, okay. And then there was some technical issues during it, and I'm like, and he was Jason from Heights of Humanity. He lives in Florida, and he found me through like the David Goggins video. And he's like, oh, you do podcast too? I do podcast too. And then he had me on his show. And there was some technical difficulties, and I was like, take your time, because I've been there, done that, and I know it sucks, and these things happen.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a good thing when it comes to other people. Yeah, they're real like, oh no. Like, oh, we'll just wait and just sort it out. It's all good. Like, there's no like, oh man, hurry up, bro. Like, sort it out, bro.
Yeah. It's like, how hard can it be?
Come on, man. You just gotta flick a switch and plug in the cord, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, in theory, it should be. I mean, we were talking about it before. Why haven't we solved just recording a conversation, guys?
Why is it so hard to set up these mics, huh?
Why is it so hard? And even photos, like, why is it so hard to just take a photo of what I see? You know what I mean? Like,
oh, but there's that chip, the chip from Elon Musk.
Oh, the Neuralink thing. Are you a fan or are you not?
I feel like I'm not a fan, but I also feel like I'll be a sheep.
You do it if people do it.
Yeah. So like, if all the boys have one, I'll be like, oh, okay. Put me in the group chat.
I mean, but that's the thing, right? It's like, if you don't have that, you'll be left out.
Yeah, like the boys could like send a message to me like in my brain.
Yeah.
And if one of the boys don't have it, they're not going to get the message. So how do I tell them?
There's four or five of you hanging out, and all of a sudden everyone starts laughing, and you're like, "What's going on?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's you didn't get the meme.
You didn't get the meme.
Oh, sorry, my bro. I put it in the Neuralink group chat. It's just like, oh.
Wait, hold up. Let me pull my phone out, copy the link, and send it to your WhatsApp. Like,
exactly.
And then you pull your phone out, click that. Damn, that's so 2024.
You're so behind, my bro.
So behind.
Get the link.
Get the link. Get the link. Oh man, you know, I'm kind of going back to what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
But you know who's beautiful on Twitch?
Who?
What's her name? But she does like a zoo tour. Like she's got her own sanctuary. She's like, do you know Ludwig?
Yeah.
It's like, you know her his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Cutie Pie.
Cutie Cinderella.
Cutie Cinderella.
Yeah.
She's got a podcast and.
Oh, is it the one on the podcast with her?
Yeah. What's her name? Bella. No, it's not
Maya?
Bella. Maya. That's the one.
Yeah.
I think she's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Yeah.
She's not like your standard beautiful, but she's a beautiful woman.
She's like, not like, maybe not.
Like
is she not conventionally beautiful?
I wouldn't say she's conventionally beautiful.
She's not?
I would say Cutie's more conventionally beautiful than she is.
Right.
But she's still beautiful.
She's beautiful, lad.
That's why I don't really understand the conventional beauty stuff, because it's still like a standard that not really anyone really looks for anymore. We're all after different things nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
What's your type? If you could describe your my perfect, what would it be?
So, what color does Emma Chamberlain what's my type? I know that when I see someone who's like good at something, I find it super attractive. Like, looks wise, I think I'm pretty fluid. Yeah. Like, I'm into so many things, like so many different things. And another thing is, I don't know if I can articulate what I'm into in terms of looks. Because but in terms of what I like as a personality, when I see someone like being good at something, I'm like, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot. Like, I mean, if it's a guy, I'll be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I want to be their friend.
Yeah.
And whether it be something that I don't even know about, as an example, bespoke tailoring. Yeah. I don't know anything about that.
That's sick.
But I think that's sick.
Yeah.
And if it's a girl, I'm like, damn, that's hot. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I get you.
How about you?
Easy.
5'1",
European, preferably Scottish, blonde hair, blue eyes. Her name's Ali.
Ali. It's the name, huh? Like the name
got the whole thing, freckles on underneath her eyes, lead up to her top of her nose.
Damn.
Wears glasses when she needs to read books.
Yeah.
Has a cat named Frankie.
Yeah.
Lives in Mount Rushmore, originally from Point Jubilee.
Right.
It's pretty specific. I got real specific tastes for women. Nah, but usually I do love me like Europeans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fairer skin is my favorite type.
I
don't know why. People say it's like the what's the word? Just my wait. What happened? I can't even think of the word is now.
What is describe it? I want to guess it.
It's easy to guess. I'll tell you.
Okay.
So when England came to New Zealand, they what did New Zealand? It starts with C.
Yes.
I
know what it is, but I know what it is. What is it?
I don't know. I can't think
of it. If you're leave a comment now.
It's a word I use often too because it comes up in conversation.
It's not I keep thinking capitalized. It's not. It's like when you conquer, like Japan did it to Korea, kind of thing. You know
Spain
what I mean?
did it to most of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, colonized.
Yes,
that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought Spanish colony and then it came.
Yeah. Cool.
So as people say, it's a lot of my colonial thoughts that draws me towards fairer skin. I don't know. I just love me my woman.
Like some people say like a colonial influence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's like a message saying that Europeans, you should be into European kind of thing. Yeah.
I've tried many flavors of the melting pot. But I just like the European flavor the most.
Oh, you know what you like? You said,
I know what I like, and it's had me in the trap for the last 7 years.
So. Heck yeah, it's going well. It's going well. You're happy.
Definitely.
Heck yeah. What ethnicity is Pokimane?
Moroccan.
Moroccan, huh? Yeah. Is she like in any way Asian?
No.
She's not.
Not at all.
Moroccan.
Just Moroccan.
I guess I don't know what Moroccans look like. That's like Africa.
Yeah.
Africans.
It's just because she's like surrounded herself with a lot of like other Asians.
Yeah.
So I think that everyone's like, oh,
she must be an Asian.
Yeah, it must be an Asian.
Yeah.
And like a lot of her makeup used to like fully like wear like around eye makeup sort of thing. So it kind of like made people think she was into.
Yeah.
Because it like made her eye shape smaller and stuff.
Yeah,
so maybe everyone just assumed off that she was Asian. But now she's never been Asian. Yeah.
True. I saw her speak French with XQC.
Yeah. She's fluent in French. She's learning Arabic right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I find that's cool. Like, I mean, that's kind of what I mean. Like, when someone's like good at something that I didn't expect, it's like, you can speak French, and obviously she can speak English. Bilingual. Yeah. That's cool.
That's cool, yeah. Yeah, no, it's real handy when we go out to dinner together and
you go to a French restaurant for a romantic dinner.
Yeah, and she can speak to the waitress in French.
Yeah. And you like that, huh?
Oh, bit of anything to do with her.
Bit of bonjour.
Yeah, bit of baguette, and I can't say any French. I know no French words.
Oh man,
Paris. Is that even French?
It's probably like Paris with a bit of a sound, you know, sound. But I mean, you are bilingual as well.
Yeah. To an extent. Yeah, definitely. To the
no, you're definitely bilingual. I mean, you could survive if you just spoke Maori, right?
Yeah, I could survive. Yeah. What nationality are you? What ethnicity are you?
Korean.
Korean?
Yeah. So, Korean and English.
Born and raised in New Zealand?
Half. Like, I know some friends that's basically like Korean parents but born in New Zealand or came here when they were 2.
Like when they were babies.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I came here about like 14, 15. I don't know. I guess for not knowing exactly the date or like the year I came in. But it was somewhere between 10 and 15.
Sorry, between 10 and 15?
Yes. Is that a too big of a gap?
That's a 5-year gap.
Yes, sir.
How do you not know? Wait, 5 years is insane.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy because...
That's your whole intermediate and high school life almost.
Yeah. So how about if I say I came here, I think either when I was year 9 or 10. So I would have been what?
Like
13,
13,
14.
13, 14 in there.
Yeah, well, I need to remember that and I need to use that. Because I've said before, I always range from either I came here when I was 10 or I came here when I was 15.
No, that's too big of a gap, bro. That's 5 years of your life and you're not sure.
Yeah, man. Like, and I don't know, I feel like back... Now I'm turning 30 this year.
What?
Yes, sir. Turning 30.
You're older than me.
I'm older than yeah.
I thought you were like younger than me.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were 30 this year.
Bro, like the other day I went to I went somewhere and then it was I think it's like a car dealership or something. And we were just talking about like because you know when you drive you have to be like is it over 24 or something when you can drive and the insurance applies to you. Is it 25 or 24?
I think it's 25.
25, yeah. And then so they were asking me like, oh, are you over asking me, like we're talking about ages and stuff.
Yeah. And
then the dealer person was like, I came to New Zealand like ages ago, even before you were born, because you were born after 2000, right?
No, that's a fair statement though. Like honestly, I wouldn't put you that young.
Right.
But I'd put you 26, 25, 26.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're looking well, my brother.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I would have never pinned you that high.
Yeah, I'm turning 30 this year, sir.
What are we doing for your birthday?
Oh, God knows. Yeah, I haven't even thought about it.
When is it?
It's in May 23rd. So if you're watching and want to throw me a birthday party. Oh, speaking of birthday party, I saw you went down for Shane's.
Yeah, that was so fun,
bro.
Man.
I missed out.
You missed out so badly.
I felt so FOMO. I mean, I was feeling FOMO when I had to say no to Shane.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I really want to go, but I can't.
Yeah.
And when I saw you guys hanging out, I'm like, whoa.
Bro, has he shown you the videos? Have you seen the videos?
No, I just saw some of the videos that I think Grease shared.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw you guys rapping.
Yeah.
Bro, I would have been all over that. I love it.
It was so good. It was honestly so good. Like I knew because it's Shane that it was going to be well planned and like well organized.
Bro, like how? Honestly, he's got a talent.
It's because he does event managing.
That's true. But have you met Casey? His brother?
Yeah, I met his brother. Yeah.
Yeah. His brother is the same way. Yeah. So I think there's something going on there, like in
their whānau.
In their whānau, you know.
Yeah, maybe their mum seemed really nice too.
Oh, that's cool.
So maybe I don't know. Yeah. But it was such a good event.
That's so good.
Because he knew that we were stressing, like, oh man, we didn't know where to stay. Like, I've got whānau down there, but like it's a bit away from where Shane's was staying.
Right.
So like, because he's on one side of Rotorua, and my whānau is completely on the other side. So it's like a 40-minute drive.
It's a bit of a drive, yeah.
So he's like, oh no, I'll just give you the sleep out.
Oh, heck yeah.
And me, Grizz, and Plane went down on the Saturday.
So good.
Yeah. Man, like all the events and everything that he had like organized, like we did like a rap battle, karaoke, tug of war. Like there was so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
And the whole day, like it was literally like not even trying to glaze Shane or anything. It was literally one of the best days I've had in so long.
Is that so happy to hear that?
You know, like I was telling him the whole night, I was like, bro,
so happy to hear that.
Thank you so much for this.
Yeah.
Like all of us were like, oh, this is like amazing.
Yeah.
Like we're just like, man, like we're tired and dehydrated, but we're just like still pumping it along.
Bro, I saw I woke up and I saw Shane's story in the morning saying like, I've been awake for 17 hours. He's got the raspy voice because of like lack of sleep, but it seemed like he has such a nice time there with all of you guys.
Yeah, it was him and I left at the end. We were just up yarning. And then I was like, man, we got to get up in a couple hours and go home. So he just went to bed. And it was nice. It was so good. And we made like some funny ass videos. And Kev, you know Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently he doesn't like being on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't seem that way. Because like we were filming videos and stuff for the challenges because you had to do certain things. And he was like all for it the whole time.
There you go. I think he's just...
Oh, yeah. Kevin's been on this podcast.
Yes, sir. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He was the same way because I remember talking to him about it. I was telling him because he loves cooking, right?
Yeah.
Bro, similar to Andrew, I was like, bro, you should make a content because you're good at it. You know what you're doing, and he's charismatic. He
is so charismatic.
He's articulate. He knows how to speak.
Yeah,
but you'll be such a good content creator.
Yeah.
And it hasn't happened, but yeah.
He's he wants to get together and like film some stuff with us too.
No,
like food stuff, things like that,
bro.
Because we want to do a come dine with me, but blend edition.
I love
and we get Kevin involved in that.
Heck yes.
No one steal that idea. I've teed that up myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's still what we want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, the videos were cool. Kevin was like main actor for like some of our videos, and he was like all about it. Like,
heck yeah.
Like there was no like, nah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but that's cool. I like when someone's like cool like that.
Yeah, it was everyone at that party and everyone at the whole thing was just like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
There was no like, I don't want to do this.
I love that.
Everyone just fully committed to everything.
I love that.
Like it was like, I think that's why we had such a good time.
Yeah.
Because like there was no negativity at all.
Yeah.
It was just fully like love and like care, and everyone was looking out for everyone and enjoying and being supportive no matter what you did. It was crazy.
Bro, I'm like, you're making me cry now.
You'll have to ask Shane for the Google Drive that's got like all the videos. Because man, we made some good videos.
God. I saw the Lord the Rings video that he made. That was classic.
It was so good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we misread that brief. We thought it was a Lord of the Rings themed video.
Okay.
So we just did one where I was Frodo.
Right.
And everyone was coming up to me to get the precious.
Yeah.
So I was a drug dealer.
But imagine watching that, thinking it's going to be like a Lord of the Rings scene.
Yeah.
He's just like...
So yeah. Everyone's like, you got that precious? And I was like, I got that precious, homie. You got me, I was like, you got me them Saurons? Like shit like that.
I love that.
Yeah, we're being silly with it. We just made heaps of funny videos.
Yeah, heck yes.
I think we won it because like there was the skill based ones and we were winning a lot of those. But it came down to the videos, and we make videos for like for content all the time.
Yeah.
So we just won off laughs.
Yeah. Nah, fair enough. Well, listen, Eru, it was awesome having you, and I'm glad that I can contribute to your year, the goal for 2024.
Yeah. Thank you for that, brother.
And I love the idea of like why you stream and how you started it, and I love that you found your community in the Blend Boys, and
100%.
you know, I like And I love that. I love hearing that you got that feeling of that you're all gonna make it.
Oh, trust me, we will, brother.
I love that. But really appreciate having you here, and I had such a fun time.
Nah, it was great, brother. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Bye, everyone. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.